Me, I'm gonna get a snack. Aha!
What?
We could just
Okay.
wait for him to come back and then he can do it.
No, that's
Surely
fine.
we should,
I'll
shouldn't
do
we?
it. No, I'll do
You're
it.
way too nice, Valky.
I also want the hero point, so I'm selfish too.
All right, that's a good
Damn.
reason.
Damn.
Last time we had just finished up our horrible fight against the worm and the weird abomination. Decided to go home because that was horrible. But then we have returned and explored the floor a little bit more. Where we found a hidden secret path down towards even more worms and some weird caged undead that attacked us. But they were dispatched. Blasted open a door into like a steam sauna where unfortunate occupant was. Had a chat with them. They seemed friendly enough and pointed us towards the good old inn to the north, where he also would be there later. So we popped in, had some friendly Morlocks and a Drider. Well, Dancer clearly charmed the pants off the Drider with some renditions of erotica. We got some information about the factions, so to speak, down the floor with devils and the weird worm things not liking each other. And then, of course, we were subjected or entertained by the band here, who challenged us, which we found out quite in hindsight that if we did badly, they probably would have attempted to murder us. But we did well enough that they have offered to vouch for us in the sense that we will not be hindered as we explore here. So I think we did it pretty well. And after that glorious ending to entertainment, we have started up again on this session.
Yes. The question then is, as you find yourself in the safety of the tavern, the Morlocks have been grown to at least tolerate you. With the perhaps more important people in here being somewhat friendly even. What do you want to do?
Well, we do have like the actual proper entrance to go out of, right? This one here. Let's see
That
where
would
that
be
leads.
considered the front entrance, yes.
Yeah, we should probably see where that leads.
Sounds good.
Although, actually, now that I remember, we already had our meeting with the proprietress. I forgot about that in the recap. Yes. But I'm thinking we explore more here.
How's everybody doing right now in terms of health and resources?
I got some spells left. I'm full of health.
Okay.
My sword doesn't really run out of ammo, so
Yeah.
go.
I could use an HP top up, but other than that, I'm also good. So sounds like we're good to keep going.
We've had the time for
Friendly,
that, certainly.
Yeah.
Derek can fix that, I think.
How
Yeah.
about some medicine? Almost a crit.
Your type of medicine is always appreciated, Rogar.
There you go.
Wonderful. Thank you. Almost exactly what I needed.
See if I can do myself as well. Well, that is a crit.
Nice.
Much more than I needed. Good. You know, little drunk medicine skill.
The best time to stitch you up is when your eyes are hazy. All right. Shall we?
Oh, should someone ask these guys? Maybe they could tell us about what's in the surrounding rooms. They live here.
I don't think they'll respond to me, but you are welcome to.
Sure, I'll lean over the counter to the Morlock again and speak in Undercommon and say, what's out that door there? The proper entrance, so to speak.
He glances over, gives you a half shrug, and says, bad place to walk without one of the worms accompanying you. But up to the north, there's the big staircase. That's where all of us came from.
Right, right. But nothing out there that would immediately cause us to die, right?
No, you'll be fine.
Hmm.
He says with a grin, obviously, meaning the exact opposite.
Yeah, yeah. Well, thank you for your advice. It's very helpful. Well, Armina,
Pick a door. Any door.
like with
Armina
any
has
place
put
here,
on her
it's bad.
NPC pants and is waiting by the door for you to come and be like, "Are you ready to go now?"
You must gather your party. You must gather your party.
Tell me
Are you ready
more
to
about
leave?
this dungeon.
She's in the animation loop.
E-posing.
You spam click through the door, accidentally asking again.
Yeah.
Like,
God damn it.
why
Tell
is
me
it tell me
more.
again is the first answer?
Hey, Bora Gabora! All right, I'm going to kick down the
Skip, skip,
stairs.
You really want to kick the door?
No.
No, let's open the door.
politely open the door with respect. I'm just thinking about Bora Gabora now.
Open the door, revealing a hallway. It's a set of doors to the north and one to the west.
Oh, big grand double doors each.
Wonder what's done this door.
Yes, split the party immediately.
Maybe we're strong enough to.
It's probably a bathroom, right? They've got to have that in a pub.
Well, normal people would, but I don't know if these guys do.
Is there any signs or markings, indicators of what these doors are? Or what they lead to?
Not that you can see, no.
Okay. Let's just open this one then.
Long hallway
Another long
stretching to the
hallway.
north.
All right. Well, let's check this one out. Ooh.
This room contains anchored shackles and fetters lining the north and west walls. Lots of old and ancient bloodstains. To the south, Amina, if you peek around the corner, there does seem to be a staircase leading quite down. An odd shape.
Staircase downward, say.
But wait, before you enter, there might be another thing. Sort of leaning against the far wall, you see an amalgamation of limbs, sort of not chained, you don't think, just sort of existing over there. It's hard to really identify what it is until you at least identify its eyes and then its face as it sort of groans, leaning upwards, opening its eyes, glaring at you. It doesn't make an aggressive move yet, but it does let you observe its horrible nature.
My goodness.
If you squint, it is vaguely humanoid in shape, with sort of bones sticking out that definitely should not sticking out. The proportions are all wrong. Tentacle-like structures having formed where legs should be. It, suffice to say, glares at you as it sort of slowly moves into motion.
Mm-hmm. Does it seem to be chained up against the wall or anything, or is it able to walk this way?
Not that you can see.
Okay. I'll sort of tense up, clear to anyone behind me that something is going on here. And she'll just call out, like, hello? Can you speak? What happened to you? That's awful.
It lets out a bit of a groan as it stands up, or the equivalent of it, before it lets out more of a roar and charges.
Well,
All right.
As
Meanwhile,
we'll go into initiative.
Dancer's still reading erotica for the Drider. as the wet proboscis closed. Oh,
Oh, no.
excuse me. I seem to my friends need some help.
Stealth by blending in.
Missing a Roga.
Yes. Yes, I'm on the way.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
Usually pretty lucky with these rolls, turns out.
Why is it frightened?
Because Armina is the ugliest
Just
thing
that-
he's ever seen.
Wow.
He's like,
It
my
understands
God.
how it can exist.
Yeah. How does you?
Living
Oh.
things.
Oh,
So few arms and legs. Oh God, I'm sick.
hideous. Hideous.
Is it supposed to be frightened?
I don't know. That's for you to decide, I think.
Oh. It appears to be. It appears to be hesitant. Who knows?
All right, well, perch it.
But I mean, Dancer's all the way over there. He's not acting first. I refuse to accept that.
Well, I heard. I heard the echo
You
in the
heard?
screen.
All right, sure. Dancer heard
I
like Amina's warning.
Yeah, I have elven ears. He
A groan.
perks up and says, well, if you'll excuse me, I have work to do. Yeah, I shall see you later. And winks at the Drider, and then he'll vault over here and get to work. Well, can't see anything, but that's no problem. Whoop. Oh,
As you leave, one of the
for a
Morlocks will
treat.
throw close the door behind you.
oh, well. I really want to sort of amble in and just stand there in front of it. Can I reach it in any way? No, no way.
Toss something at it?
Can Dancer attempt to hide back here?
You got a bit of cover from the door. I think that's fine.
Okay. Then I will spend an action and try to hide.
Squatting down behind Amina.
Yeah, basically.
Deep squat.
Oh, I can squat like a slave over here. Although, I just came from the bar, so that was a bit...
It's when the blood's all
Yeah, it's a bad idea.
it's all rushing
Bad
to your
idea.
head.
Oh god, fainting!
Yeah, that is not good.
Fainting!
Roga.
Okay. I don't know how bad this thing is. Bad or not so bad?
I mean, the art is on point. It's horrific, but
It
looks
it
like
looks
people
horrific,
are,
enormous, and it is getting into movement. It was sluggish at first, but now it is showing malice and
All right.
honestly frightening muscles.
See, Amina, don't move. And I'll spend my 3 actions to dedicate to the inner radiant torrent as I begin to drink deep and pray, and beginning to glow. Charge up the beam. I figure it's gonna come to you.
yeah,
Maybe walk in the door again. I don't know. Get it over here, anyway.
Regigigas versus Hyper.
There's a line for me is gonna die, and it's gonna be anything or anyone who's in my way. Good.
Amina.
Okay. I think. You know what? I'm gonna delay until after it. I'll make it come to me. No, I'll step back here. So that it. And I'll just ready an attack if it comes. No, you know what? Let's make it do all the work. I'm gonna raise a shield and close the door.
Okay. Torfin.
Well, I'll pull out one of my True Strike scrolls, and I'll ready an action to just do a normal shot if I see it.
Alright. I also realized I didn't actually roll initiative for it.
Oh.
But such is life. You vaguely hear movement, Amina, but that's about it, really.
Well, damn it.
Okay. So it's not mindless then. Good to know.
Well, a bit awkward. Guess now I need to spend a lot of actions to get in there. I guess I'll move here, open this door.
All right. You open the door
Oh god, it's right here.
Oh my god. No,
Mhm.
look
and
at this
see
thing.
it.
I will take my triggered action.
There you go.
Immediately. Attempt to shoot it. It probably has lesser cover from downstairs.
Trade! Stop the reactor!
Right, you can take your reaction first. It
Yep.
also has a prepared action.
I see. I'll shoot it.
I was once a man.
I mean,
Don't let it
you
put
say
you
that,
down.
Dancer. It might just be your mind playing tricks on you, but like they are like pointed ears. It's vaguely humanoid. It almost reminds you of a terribly deformed elf.
I mean, I could
Oh.
close the door again.
Yeah, you could fight it though.
I mean, I
Just
can't
make
because
sure you
because I've
step,
moved,
like-
opened the door, and now I need to just walk up to it, and I don't
We
want to
like
do
move
that.
there.
I
You
don't
know.
want to
we'll
be.
see,
No,
'cause,
I'm gonna go
She,
here.
you said it had
Stop,
rendered action,
stop.
right? So yeah.
Yes.
Go back.
As
Huh?
you open the door here, it will scream a
It also had a rendered
shriek that emanates, almost echoes like an alien. Words escape me, but it is a scream of nightmarish horror. As it will project that right there.
Okay.
Give me will saves as it opens a maw inside another maw sets the alien scream washing over you, and it's not looking like it's gonna stop screaming anytime soon.
Would you say this is a spell, like magical effect?
It counts as magic, yes.
Good, because then I can be a dwarf about it. Or that I'd be stunned or something right now.
Nice.
Amina fails, the rest of you succeed. All of you are stupefied. If you succeeded, you're stupefied for 1 round.
Oh god, no, why?
That sucks.
Ugh. And it's probably gonna just keep doing this, so.
Yep. Amina is just stupefied 1 for 24 hours.
Oh boy.
And if
very much.
you're fairly certain that it's not going to stop screaming anytime soon. It is just constantly like bellowing this nightmarish shriek at you. Dancer, you still have an action.
Should retreat.
Yeah, I don't want to just stand next to it.
Does he
without-
if he's stupefied? Oh no. That's.
I assume Rogue is just gonna shoot.
Sorry, I'm thinking of
like
Slub.
straight
Oh, yeah.
out.
It'd be like a beam.
Okay. Well,
I
could-
think it works because I cast it last round,
I'm gonna.
and I'm holding it for a turn.
Dancer's stepping aside. Let Armina get in there, and then he'll dive in after next round. But he doesn't want to go up against this thing on his own. I'm done.
All right. Roga.
Yeah, so I cast the spell last turn and finish it this turn. Which means it should be fine for the, like, maybe you're too stupid to cast a spell thing. But it's got to lower my DC. This
Yeah,
thing-
I think you've already cast the spell. I think that's fine.
That's what it says, yeah. But I think this thing, hopefully it's not that fast, but let's just see. Now I gotta click this, which is long giant text, and it's that version, and so it's gotta do a reflex save. I can place a line, but we all know it's gonna just be straight.
That is a critical success.
Oh.
Unholy grace that dodges past the beam, still screaming at you.
Well, I mean, I think that means she's fine.
Yep.
Okay, never mind. That's it, though. That's my turn.
All right, Amina.
Blast a beam.
All right. Party poll
He's
here. Are
laughed
we
at it.
charging in or retreating? We should do one of those two because
Get him.
smart. if
Spells
we're
don't work.
stupefied. Mhm. Okay, I'm saying, do you want to keep pushing forward even though you're stupefied? We got 2 spellcasters.
Stupefied
Okay.
for us only lasts a round.
Yeah,
Alright.
after your turn, you can click it off.
Yeah,
All right, well,
for you
let's
it's
get him then.
yeah. We just need to not be together.
5, 10. Oh, to conclusion. 15, 20, 25. It's the best I can do, but Dancer should be able
as
to flank
you-
it.
Actually, no, he took his prepared action. He has no reaction left.
Yeah. Then I will target him, make a strike.
Nice.
Just about a hit.
Oh boy. That's just a hit.
That's rough.
Yeah, well, nice amount of
14
damage.
damage.
14
See you.
damage.
As you slice at limbs and limb-like bones and bone-like limbs and all manner in between.
Then I will raise a shield.
Right. Open.
Alright. This is awkward. Because my hands are full. I was expecting to cast. Sure, I will walk down here. I'll drop the scroll on the ground. And I'll take a shot. At this thing. Let's see. Yes. That's a hit. Fine. And then I'll pick up the scroll again. And that's my turn. Then I will
So,
get rid of this.
I'll say I'm no longer stupefied. You hit the thing for 9 damage.
Yep.
Right, as it will keep screaming. Roger and Dancer, give me more will saves. It is a failure by Dancer. You are now stupefied 1 for 24 hours. Or rather, it reduces by 1 after your next long rest. And same for Roger.
I'm gonna try to hero point that.
Alright. That
Well.
is also a failure. And then that will cost it some actions. And then it will strike at Amina. Will it strike or will it bite? It will strike. Yes. Taking one of its tentacles and just trying to smash you into the ground. That is a hit.
It's just, even with the shield.
For 23 slashing and a will save.
Alright, well, I will block and take that damage. There we go. We'll save. Let's do it. No.
That is a failure. You're stunned 2.
Oh my god.
As suddenly visions of a life where Amina took the choice to stay too long in one of the bars in Otari and became a horrible alcoholic. There are visions of you just hanging out in an alley with no ambition in life. It is really weird.
I mean, right now those are looking like better timelines. it's like staring with envy.
Fair enough. Dancer.
Compared to being eaten by this thing.
Dancer creeps forward.
Yep, Dancer creeps. The creature is off guard thanks to his gang up ability. Right, to strike.
Although as you move there, it will take an attack of opportunity.
As I move into its reach?
Yes.
Oh.
It has 10-foot reach. You have to move through its reach to get there.
Oh.
There. Oh well.
Actually, it has 20-foot reach even. It has very, very long tentacles.
Yeah, it's a very long tentacle.
It will strike at you.
Go ahead.
Not a crit. For 21 slashing damage and a will save.
Man, this monster's a real asshole.
Nope.
I mean, most single entities are.
I'll have to hero point that to try again.
You're stunned forever. Next 24 hours.
Pretty much. That's not much better.
It is still a critical failure. You are stunned 4.
Work.
As all the stunned 4, you will lose your
Probably.
next. You will basically lose 2 actions now because you have 2 actions left.
No,
And
no,
then
that's
2
not how
actions
that
left.
works. It
No?
only goes down when you recover actions on your turn, which is not now. Like if you get stunned or slowed during your turn, it doesn't apply.
Oh yeah,
It's a-
each time you regain action. So I guess you can just finish your turn still.
yes,
Well,
and then next time
Get
it will
nothing on
count
the
down.
next turn, and then
Yes.
and then only 2 on the following turn.
Okay, sure. Can use your momentum to follow through on this turn.
Well, let's see if we can. Hit.
Yes.
Do you have enough movement to get into flanking? there?
Yes.
I do.
Might as well since you're already
Don't stab.
provoked.
And then second last action go into flanking. Then I'm AFK for a little bit.
Roga, it is your turn.
Sorry, did you?
No,
Wait, hang on.
I'm-
Where did you start? You should have enough movement to do it without needing your third action.
Mighty tentacles.
yeah,
my
think so.
God.
Here?
Yeah, so 5, and then
Within 30.
yeah, you should
Well,
be
this
able to
thing
get
is
10,
bad.
15, 20. You should be able to still take another action, right? Because if the attack of opportunity doesn't stop you from your movement, it just hits you as you move.
Yeah, the attack wasn't a crit, so it didn't interrupt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
I
you
mean,
should still have an
just
action
move
left.
him. He's not here, so you might as well just move him.
No, that's not the
Sure, it'd be
problem.
fine with-
He finished his movement. It just Jonas thought he had to do another action to do so,
Ah, okay.
which I don't believe is true. So he should still have an action left.
I would assume he would just strike again.
Second
so
attack. Yeah.
Do
Crit.
the map -5.
Yeah. Would you be able to do that, Sheep? We don't have access
I
to his
can.
sheet.
He hasn't drawn his calculator currently. Let's do that. Strike
That's
-5.
a fair assumption. Oh,
Nope.
crap.
Oh, well.
Worth a try.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Roga. Still being
We'll
screamed
try
at.
to cast spell.
Oh
Because
my
I've
goodness.
got this on my whole day, so, you know.
It's
It's
a
a
DC 6 flat check.
Okay.
Yes.
Gaiden
Well,
provides.
Id gets to try to avoid being overstuffed. Have at thee. Beast, you want to eat something? Have it.
It will try.
Okay, well,
Succeeds.
second one.
It's still
Been an
stuffed,
action
but
to get rid of it, but, you know.
Mhm.
Still,
Oh,
it's,
gosh.
you know, it's something. Okay. That's nice. Shit. The famous one action that you can do nothing with, and I don't want to go too close to this thing, because then, you know, you can't do anything spells next turn. Though maybe this just isn't a spell type of fight. Very wobbly, dodgy. Or maybe I just go in melee anyway. It limits my healing potential, though.
Well, if you want to remember, he has attacks opportunity. So
Well, he spent his this turn.
yeah, so now is the chance to get in if you want to. But if
Yeah,
you start casting in there,
It's
gonna
one or the
smack
other,
you.
right?
Hmm.
Yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna go in. Well, I can't make it all the way, so I guess let's take a step because I'm not gonna walk right up there and then stand in his reach without having my reach there.
are you gonna continue standing in the area screaming at?
I mean, yeah, I'm already stupefied.
Alright.
Can it be more stupefied?
Probably.
Okay, I mean, I can step the other way, sure. There we are. Yeah, that's good.
Alright, Amina. You have one action, but your stunt has run out.
All
He's
right.
got a little bit of mashed potato on him, so easier to hit than normal.
Nice.
That is a hit.
13 damage.
13.
That's my turn.
Hooray.
Slices. Torfin.
Alright, I will cast True Strike from the scroll, and as it burns up, I will spell strike. Let's see. Just do this. Yes, let us use a level spell here and try and take this out.
Yeah, you got a clear shot.
Go with this. See if this hits him. Strike. Yes. Do I have it targeted? I don't. I do. Okay. Wow, that's a miss with him. I'm hero pointing, because that's terrible.
A True Strike is a fortune effect, and I believe a hero point is 2. You can't use both at once.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I missed then. Nothing happens. I waste a spell. I'm done.
As the deformed creature will stop its screaming as it can no longer hit anyone, it will instead turn its attention to the source of light, which is Amina. As it will start lashing out with its tentacles. Yes, it will do that. For a critical hit. For 50 points of slashing damage and a will save. However, you succeed against that.
Good.
Which also means you feel like your mind is strong enough to not be worried about more of those will saves. But maybe your mind should be worried about the second tentacle crashing down.
Oh.
Or another 23.
That's something at least. 23 doesn't quite drop me. Hit by +4. No, I can't reactor shield that. Ugh.
As its third actions, it will.
I didn't hear no bell.
It smashes with one tentacle, almost dropping you. The second one, more of a glancing blow, but still. And with its third action, it will basically rip the first tentacle back towards itself in a way that you just can't dodge, as it will use its rend. It hit you twice with consecutive strikes, which means you automatically take the strikes damage again. Take another 17.
That's enough to drop me.
Okay, Dance has got this.
No. Not really.
I
As
just have a
the
turn, so.
The nightmarish creature fills the room with a almost gleeful shriek. Macabre version of its laughter. Dancer.
I don't have any actions, I
Loses
believe.
all actions.
Oh yeah, you are stunned. Roga.
I'll remove some of those stun, right?
Yes. He's only stunned 1 now.
Alright, well, Roger technically doesn't know that Amina is just completely dying,
I
right?
think you can hear it.
Yeah, maybe.
I didn't hear no bell. Thwack, drop, clatter of sword.
Problem is that this guy's real mean and has so much reach that... And I'm stupefied.
I'm going to try not to be salty if I die in an encounter where I said we should leave.
That provokes.
Don't worry, Sarah. I understand.
Take it.
I know you do.
He will kick. Oh, that's not against
no.
Amina.
That's gotta be a
Well-
reroll, right?
I mean, it wouldn't be a crit against
no,
you.
it wouldn't.
Do you want me to reroll?
No, it's fine.
Could hit you for 25 slashing.
Oh, this is fine. Oh boy. Okay.
And a wisdom will save.
This garbage. Oh, great.
You are stunned 2.
Alright. Well, who needs actions to do things? I gotta cast a spell, plus the being stupefied and all. Yes, okay, good. We will cast a 2-action heal at Amina. That's 40. Plus 1, so 41.
Thank you.
Once doesn't go all the way, but something.
41 hit
That's
points
it,
is a
though.
lot.
It is. Alright, Roga is done. As his mind, too, focuses on an alternate reality where he made every single wrong choice he could have.
Yeah, I never started a bar.
Yeah.
And it got burnt down.
You became a monk for some reason.
Became an adventurer, and I went down here for other reasons than this.
Coffin.
Well, he was expecting to hit, but that wasn't good. I will spend. Oh God, what do I do? Yeah, I'll recharge my spell strike and try again, because I need to hit this thing eventually. It has less recover from Rogar,
yeah.
so
Roga
no,
is standing in the way.
I can hero point this one at least.
Yes.
No, fuck off, game. What is
No.
this? All right, I'm done.
2 and a 5. Yeah. Amina, you're prone but alive.
All
At
right.
least you can get up because it uses
yeah,
attack of opportunity.
yeah, I'm gonna stand up and raise a shield and attack him. Hiya! Let's go. Okay.
That is a hit.
17 damage.
We can do this all more one round.
Alright, standing up, attacking. You have one more action, I believe.
Raise the shield.
Raise shield. Alright.
Yeah, I'm done.
The creature working itself into a frenzy now will just lash out with its in tentacles in all directions here, really. Making a strike against each of you in range. Starting with Dancer. That is a hit. I will roll damage at the end against Roga. That is also a hit. And against Amina.
So Dancer was attacked first. He's within 15 of me, so it's it. So I'm used the Glimpse of Redemption. It doesn't have to be so awful. It can either leave him undamaged, or he gets resistance against the damage, 2 plus my level, and it becomes enfeebled too.
It wants to inflict as much suffering as possible, even if that means inflicting slightly less. It'll take the enfeebled here.
Alright, that'll then apply to the 2 second attacks, right?
I suppose there would
It's
be
on
sequential.
damage, so it's the
Mhm.
whatever following that it will be enfeebled for.
Yeah, it would be sequential. Yeah, so yeah, you're right. Enfeebled. Where's enfeebled? Not controlled. There.
We have strength-based rolls and DCs, attack rolls, damage rolls, and athletics checks.
Yes.
I can see it would still hit with both of those, but
It would
The
still hit,
damage,
but do
yeah.
slightly less damage.
yeah, and Dancer gets dev resistance, which is nice.
Yes. This is for all of you. Dancer would technically take 2 more because the creature wouldn't have been enfeebled yet, but he would also have resistance 10.
8.
What level are you? 8. So Dancer would take 12, and the rest of you would take 18. As it is smart enough to vaguely realize that Roga here is the source of the lack of extended suffering. It'll take a third action. No, that's terrible. It'll just take a step forward. How about that?
Yeah.
Threateningly.
Do it. Come get it.
Dancer, you have 2 actions.
Alright. Can stab it. Flanked. Oh, so let's do it. Oh, that's a miss.
No.
Again. Hey.
That
22
is a
damage.
hit. Slicing into its limbs and weird, almost inside-out body. It lets out another wail.
What
One of
made
its...
this?
Yeah, it's terrible. Roger, it's your turn.
I have an action. Yeah, a single one. I feel like I just need to sort of. Well, like whatever I do, I'm just gonna provoke it to slap my face, which isn't really gonna be particularly helpful to me. Because damn right, everything I do has the manipulate action.
I think this might be the first enemy that actually has attacks of opportunity.
It has attacks of opportunity and crazy reach, which is the problem.
Yep.
And AoE area
wow.
attacks and
Yeah, most of them don't
Everything.
have that. So I would heal myself, but if I try to battlefield medicine myself, I'm going to be slapped in the face with a tentacle, which is going to do more damage than I can heal.
A little bit counterintuitive, yeah.
No.
Counterproductive, I should say.
I guess you could delay and see if we can kill it, but I mean, at that point,
I have a
doesn't
single
matter, I guess.
action, so
Yeah.
I might just yell at it, trying to scare it further. You could do that, right? Even though it's already
Oh,
scared,
right.
can I
Yeah,
stack
you-
fear?
No.
From a meta perspective, you know it already appears to be afraid from some sort of effect. I think Roger notices that this creature is full of anxiety already. Like, it is not nearly as strong as it perhaps could be if it were at like
It seems
full
to be coming for
capacity.
me, so I'll do the boring thing, cast shield. One action, just give me a little bit of AC buff.
Alright.
That's it though. I'm a little stupid.
Toughen.
Slowed.
I
Do
give it
some
less
recall
recovery
knowledge
again,
or something,
and
be
I'll...
like, what's the deal? Why is this so scared? Can we calm it down, maybe?
Oh, don't calm it down.
Uh,
Make it more scared.
let's try again. I hit it. Finally.
Yay!
9 and 13 fire.
That's it for me.
Badly
Badly
injured.
injured. Amina.
Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna hero point that.
Oh, exactly ahead.
Nice.
For another slice, 15. It is on its last legs.
Good again.
Yeah, second attack.
Yeah, slay it.
-5. Just need a 13 on the die. Oh, missed by 1. God
Alright,
damn
my
it.
racial shield then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, sorry, it's still at lesser cover. That would be it.
Oh,
That
hell
would
yeah.
be it, yeah. Sorry. Nice.
I think. Yes, it would be exactly it.
Oh, god damn it. Die.
For another 8. No, it is still hanging there. Held together by sheer
That's my
hatred.
turn.
Right, it will take one action to get rid of the second finally. Just sort
Vomit
of
a little
barfing.
bit.
And then it will once again just flail its tentacles all over the place. In a storm of tentacles. Starting with Broga. Because Broga is
fair
doing
enough.
strange magics. Ooh, that would have been a crit if it weren't for that shield.
Alright.
For 20 slashing.
I'll use my my shield block. That's a reaction, is it?
Yes, it is.
I think so.
Yeah, it's only gonna reduce damage by so little. I think it's more worth it for me to do the other thing. So
Yeah.
I'll just take that.
So I didn't see it, but I assume you rolled the fortitude save to get rid of the second, right?
He succeeded
have
against
to.
the overstuff, so he doesn't have to.
Oh, okay.
This will be against Downster. We're using the same damage roll. Hit for 20 slashing. And against Amina,
But
a hit for 20 slashing.
against Dancer, it has to make a terrible choice.
I mean, it's
Doing more
already
damage
enfeebled.
Or be
The most
more
terrible of
enfeebled.
choices.
It'll take the second option again. It's already enfeebled, so Dancer has resistance 8.
Which one did hit me? 25?
That's the attack roll, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna dodge out of the way of that one.
Alright,
Then.
and
Action.
take no
Well, then-
damage.
Amina has resistance 8.
And Amina only takes 12.
Okay, I'll shield block that. So means his hardness is reduced. So we both take 4. 15 shield HP.
I'm pretty sure you can just click the little block button under the damage and then
I
click
don't see any
damage.
damage roll,
Yeah, but probably not with the resistance.
and the resistance would mess with it.
Oh,
anyway.
true, yeah. Yeah,
I
that's a
just
bit
did it
more.
manually.
Sure. Alright. It flails around. Dancer dodges Amina with the holy help of Caden Kalian. Getting resistance. Dancer, you've got to turn with all your actions.
Oh, alright, see if we can hit it. Flanked, good. Hill. Hill? Oh, why? Again? No, why?
Hands up!
I'm too weak. I'm too weak, Anakin. I can't
Don't kill me.
do I can
What the
save
fuck?
Padme. Let's see. Well, I'll try to scare it. I was already scared.
Yes.
I mean,
Permanently frightened.
Can recall knowledge.
Hit him again.
yeah, I guess. Fish over 20s. I'll need a 20 to hit him.
No. Worth a try.
Fine, Roger and I got him.
Yep,
Or-
get him.
Roga.
Yes. So no matter what I do, I get slapped to death.
You can delay now. Let me have my turn.
I'll delay until after Amina. Tell you what.
That sounds good.
Okay. Tolfin.
Yeah, drop this bow. Pull out magic missile wand. Fire it to action. That's 1, 2, 8 damage.
The missiles strike at it, but it's just barely hanging in there still.
Oh, you're joking. Alright, well, Armina.
Nice.
1 hits.
Come on. You can do that, right?
One good hit might do it.
You're our best chance to hit it. There you go.
There
That
we
is
go.
It's a
Ah,
hit. 9
Go,
damage.
slash. 9 damage.
No,
It
no.
has 1 hit point.
Amina.
Amina.
I thought he was already
Don't be
there.
honest with you.
You have to hit it, Amina. I can't.
There we go.
Oh,
Die.
Alright.
finally.
With a chop like a lumberman. What am I thinking
getting
about?
a third attack anyway.
Lumberjack.
A lumberjack. A lumberman.
We start the second phase. Okay.
No, the creature
My true form. I am born
with
anew in
a
flesh.
thump collapses into a pile of bones and limbs, letting out a last wail, almost as if relieved.
Yeah.
Combat is over.
Rogan looks at it. Pathetic.
Just leans back, goes,
Oh, my head. That was a bad brew.
yeah, oh, ow. Yeah,
Feel like
that
I-
hurt a lot.
I don't think so good.
You'll get used to it, Rogar.
Well, good news is, loud neck crick. Tavern's over there. Not very far.
I distinctly remember asking the proprietress if there was anything dangerous around, and she didn't say anything. Oh, ow.
Yeah, well.
Daniel looks at the horrific slime goop. Is there anything valuable on this thing? Has it eaten any magical items, perhaps?
Harvest its components.
No, it seems to have no possessions whatsoever.
I cast a spell.
Um,
Ah.
However, looking around,
Ew.
something does catch Dance's eye. It is not on the creature itself, but rather like fallen down a few steps of the stairs. There appears to be a key.
Oh,
Well,
I'm gonna go and pick up the key.
It is a round key that I'll add to your inventory.
And so you also heal 1.
Ooh, thank you.
Yes.
maybe that fits the weird
Such
locks.
power!
You know,
One.
I'll use some more healing.
It's fine. I think we go back and rest, right, to get rid of the stupefy thing.
But you don't know what's on the way.
If you have a wand, I can attempt to use it. If you want.
It's fine. I'm lucky with these.
Okay.
I'm gonna put this on myself because I need some.
Yeah, let's some.
Also, oh, that's a bit more. Okay, that's good. Then Amina needs one. Let's see if I can do it without wasting it. Yes, good. Go have some of that.
I'll need 3 wounds to get rid of the wounded, though. Or full health, I guess, for 10 minutes.
And then answer. No, the last one is just wasted. I mess it up. I spill some of the alcohol. Oh no. Oh. Well, I suppose it's needle and threat from here on out.
Good.
Get over here.
Ugh.
But let's just
I'll,
sing you at least from this thing. So in
Right,
there.
and Dancer, for being horribly stunned during that fight, take a hero point.
Oh, good.
Yes.
I feel
Fortunately, I won't
inspired
reroll
somehow.
this. Oh no.
Oh, oh,
Take a D8 damage.
Gosh. I'm gonna.
oh,
Just gonna put this needle in the. Oh,
oh,
that's the wrong vein.
That's
Oh,
my eye.
that's
That's my eye.
wrong needle too.
That's.
I think that was my thermometer. I
Is
think
that-
it's full of mercury.
Is
Actually,
that an ice pick? Why do
let me
you?
just try that again. I mean, it couldn't go wrong twice.
Oh,
Oh, there we go. Wow.
So
Well, now that the-
obvious to not.
now that the thermometer is
actually
in,
perfect
now we can
setup.
finally do medicine.
Your shield, Armina, is repaired. Let me
Oh.
see how much.
Oh,
Alright.
thank you.
What am I expert now? 30. Shield 30.
Fantastic. It is no longer broken. Only 6 from max.
I mean, with all the healing going on, and I have assurance,
Mhm.
I could just keep going. So it's full. Yeah.
Fantastic.
I
Thank
can
you.
just barely hit the check with assurance. So
Yeah.
it's
It is assured, one might even say.
indeed.
All right. Well, depending on how long we want to stick around, I could begin doing more first aid. But
I think you should at least one on Armina so that get rid of the
Right.
wounded. Don't want her to
Sure.
die from a crit. That would be bad.
well, I used the mercury already, so see what else we got in this bag.
Ow.
I'll take it. Have some medicine. Heal 19.
Thank you.
That's pretty good.
You are
Actually,
no longer wounded
now
one.
that I look at it, if we were willing to take 20 minutes, I could have done both of those on both of you.
I'm fine with taking 20 minutes.
Because when I treat targets, I can treat two characters with each treat wounds. So
Oh, wow.
Yeah, ward medic. It's very good.
So that's
Um,
26 and 19 for both of us?
yeah,
Amazing. I am now
And so you can heal
only
19 more.
3 shy of maximum
19
and full shield hit points. So
Yeah.
good to go.
I'm back to operating capacities. Right.
you know what? Since we saved 10 minutes doing that, I can use those. I'm just trying to fix myself and Amina up some more.
Good.
Only if it's like, trivial. I'm missing 3 hit points. So
Well,
don't
who else
sound
gotta
it
bad.
heals
have
him
it.
too. So
Sure.
I'm
Yeah.
ward medicing us both with my continual recovery, which makes it also fast. So
Nice. Okay.
all
cool.
of the
I mean, I'll
healing
take it.
feats that are on me are paying off.
Fantastic. Thank you. All right. Maximum power.
I accidentally deleted my other feed.
Let's go.
Bye.
I just
Yeah,
flipped it,
if you
and
like
it's like, which one did
accidentally
you
drag
want?
for a millisecond,
Yeah,
it just
yeah,
disappears.
just-
Yeah, yeah.
It's Battlefield Medicine now, so I remember that one.
Yeah.
I think that was it.
All right. Guess we're good to continue then. If you want to continue.
With the stupefy, it seems somewhat risky.
We can probably do one more room.
There are some doors down south there.
There's no loot in here, so
Well, we did find a key, and we are looking for keys, so.
Right. What's down these stairs?
It's hard to tell.
Creep closer and take a closer look.
Peeking down seems to sort of definitely go down an entire level, going
Okay.
into another hallway, contents of which you can't really identify very well.
Well, we're not going down a level.
Plenty more to explore here anyway.
Oh yeah.
But the hallway down there at least appears to be empty.
So move over here where Dwarfen is hanging out.
Waiting for those who are more qualified in opening doors to open this door.
We'll inspect the door.
The door appears to be pretty safe to open. It's not marked in any kind, nor is it, well, trapped.
Them to open the door.
Alright. Although you did roll pretty well, you do notice one detail.
Yes.
It appears that this door used to be chained. But something cut the chain, and now it is trivial to open.
Okay. Okay. Well then, looks at it, looks at the others and says something has opened this door from before. He will push the door open. Take a look inside.
probably is whatever this thing was so scared of.
Yeah, yes. Oh, it's a big corridor.
Or just an empty hallway, right?
I mean, this could be like the
Long,
corridor where
hallway.
they used to like move monsters out of the arena or something. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull out a scroll, keep it in my hand this time.
I'm about to read it. Don't make me.
Oh, maybe it will work next time.
It will. Well, carefully creep out and look around.
Don't see anything lunging at you. Always seems empty, reasonably clean. Very much similar to the other hallways on this level you've seen.
Carefully creep forward. These doors chained or previously chained, perhaps.
Look at them, they seem merely closed. There's nothing peculiar about those doors. Neither of them. Vroga, you feel a sudden sort of breeze of wind brush past you.
Oh, I look at it. Seems weird.
Yeah, just sort of moves. You feel a slight wind on your face, and then it's gone.
From where?
Just from in front of you, really.
Seems like there's a strange wind here. She glances up at Amina.
What's that about?
I just
Is
do
there-
like a search of the wall and such.
Wait,
Maybe
wait.
there's
Is
like
that a secret door? Is that a secret
Oh,
door?
no.
Wind coming through the door?
Oh
There's
no.
like a crack, a seam.
Yeah, you could take a quick look around.
Mm-hmm. We'll investigate. Pad the wall.
And you do see a bit of a shimmer.
Yes.
Vroga, that is, looking behind you. Near the ceiling. Pretty sure there's something invisible lurking.
that's a knowledge check. That's a what's it called? Like identify something. What is that? What knowledge skill do I roll to know?
Religion.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you can make out a vague outline. Do you straight look at it, or do you try to pretend like you didn't notice?
I pretend not to notice.
Okay. Looking at it, the way like it's clinging to the ceiling, the shape is a bit almost insectoid. But now that you think about it, there's like a slight smell of sulfur. You're fairly certain that this is a devil. In fact, a kind of devil you've seen before up above. One of those insect fly-like devils, a zebub, a
Okay,
minor devil.
Zebub.
I take a moment to pray. I roll. Okay. In the garbage. Or anyway. Yeah, okay. I fail to pray for a moment.
Stupefied kids.
Well,
Oh, so
what am
drunk.
what did I do? Was I the one who didn't do anything with his life and swore to abstinence?
Listen. Don't do
But
with the tankard.
does it come for me, or is it fine with just hanging out watching me?
It appears to sort of get suspicious at your movement, and it sort of buzzes to a different spot a bit further back, but it seems to just be observing.
Really want to blow it up. Sadly, I'm very dumb right now. These devils are mean and bad. Roga doesn't like him. Even Killeen doesn't like him. They're all about slavery and pain, which is sort of the opposite of what he's all about. Still, if it's just hanging out, I can do this again. And I can. Waste more of my magic. Alright. It was just a look to Amina as he's just praying weirdly, trying to summon a glow that just isn't happening. It's just, I mean, I don't think I can do it today. I am
Alright, that's fair.
pretty sure, this in a very low voice so the devil can't hear it, pretty sure there's a devil watching us, invisibly flying around the walls.
Oh.
Probably waiting to activate some sort of devious trap or something.
Can't help but scan the room trying to take a look for it.
See if I can pray now. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
you
yeah.
can
I can.
you can see the slight shimmer as well. It seems to have moved over here.
Okay, well,
Vroga at this point, he knows what to look for. You can clearly make out the silhouette of it.
I succeed at praying. So I can do my my radiant torrent at him. Finally, the last one I have for the day. So he gets to do a reflex save. I don't think he's surprised as like low and things happen. Oh,
I mean, if you try to cast it for 2 rounds, like first round you're doing something weird, he's not gonna stick around.
where's he gonna go?
In the room you came from.
All right, we can't really stop him.
Could try and shut the door.
No, I
It's
mean
small,
I'm
but-
basically I do it. It takes like 6 seconds, right? So
Yeah, you're like summoning spiritual energy. Like that is positive energy at that, I believe, or radiant even.
worse
Like
actually. Yeah.
you see this sort of move at basically the slightest
shit.
hint at what
Get out!
Yeah.
could
Well,
seem like an attack.
if I'm lucky, he's gonna fly straight since he doesn't know what I'm doing.
Do just fired up north.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sure. Turns out he's hiding behind the closed door that you're shooting at.
Yep.
I'm gonna give him cover from the door, but you do technically hit him. But he rolls a crit success.
What the
fuck?
Oh,
Right.
rolling a lot of crits today.
The door, however, is splintered and thrown open. You hear a slight sound, maybe like a yelp, before you lose track of the creature.
Come then, monster. Face us.
Behold!
There's more of that than you could ever endure. As he looks back to me and says, I think I got him. He seems to have disappeared.
Dancer, what is going on?
That's
A
just
vile devil was following us, waiting to start some sort of trap or pull a lever or something in this hallway. But I
Something about
managed to
the
scare him off,
Shimmer.
visibly
Yeah.
trying to put
Sure.
bad things in our food and generally be the worst.
Well, maybe we should get out of this corridor then.
Yes.
Well.
After you, Dancer.
look in this door then.
All right, you take a look at the door. The door seems like it has no traps, and it is not locked either.
Okay, I shall attempt to open the door.
All right.
Oh wait. Oh okay. Never mind. Go ahead. Go ahead. You'll see in a second.
Oh, good.
You peek through the door and see that it is an entrance into the arena with the big meat monster slumbering in its middle.
All right. Just yeah, a quick step
a
out,
sneak
looking
attack?
around. Yeah, I can get a sneak attack from here. Close the door, and then it'll never know who hit it. And then we do that, for the rest of the session. Someone go to the door over there, and I shoot it here. And when it approaches, I close the door, and you open the door from over there and shoot it in the back. And then we just kite it back and forth like
What?
this.
I guess it was the wind.
Yes.
Yeah. And then all you do is hide behind a dumpster for 30 seconds.
That is
and
how
then
I have
they'll never know that you
beaten-
were ever even there.
I beat Divinity in some places. It's just open, closing doors. How about this door?
Stick close.
The door does not appear to be trapped either, nor locked. But you do hear the faint sounds of conversation from the other side in a language that dancer does not speak.
Okay.
Tones seem urgent.
Okay. mean,
It's an urgent discussion that does, however, seem to result in them calming down a bit.
well, that's good. Well, he'll whisper to the others that there are creatures beyond. Then he'll push open the door.
The door. 1 second. Yes. Do you peek or do you open?
Tries to peek.
You have 2 bright sources of light behind you, but we'll see.
Yeah, it is assumed that you
can turn it
try your
off,
best to
yeah.
cover
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
It's still not ideal, but yeah, Dancer is quiet as a shadow. What you can see,
Oh,
I'm gonna open this door just to give you a look.
Oh, what's it?
Is a devil currently in hushed tones, contemplative look, arguing with the air in front of him. His expression seems to be one of pondering as he stands in the room, halberd and like leaning next to him. The chamber overall looks incredibly weird. The stone walls of this room appear to be natural, however, covered with something that almost is reminiscent of like dried blood. Covered so thoroughly that it looks like it has been painted. In one corner in the back, in the like southeastern corner, you can see a bloody Iron Maiden. And to your south, you can see a table full of nails.
uh-huh.
There's also a large pile of wicked and infernal-looking weapons to the right.
Oh, we'll kill this devil.
Yes. Good.
Okay.
In that case,
do
let
it.
me just try to cast a spell on us first. Okay, good. Circle of Protection. Everyone can put that on them for a minute. Against evil.
Nice.
Right, you start chanting the words to your spell.
Yep.
That will definitely be enough that Dancer Peking can see the devil immediately stop its conversation and head towards the door.
Go! Kick open the
Take your
doors.
buff.
All right,
it.
you kick open the door. We'll go into initiative.
Take your buff.
I'm taking my buff.
Unsurprisingly.
Look at it.
Because it's a good thing. So,
My
Unsurprisingly.
God, I actually rolled decent in initiative. for
+1
once.
to AC and
Wild.
alignment stuff.
That's pretty good.
Plus 3 against saves to directly like control you.
Oh, that was a terrible initiative roll. Goodness gracious.
I'm sure you're fine.
Don't like devils.
No. No, not
Oh,
particularly
bad.
fond.
All bad. Terrible. Horde creatures.
Roga, it's your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Did you roll your d20 to cast that spell?
Yes, I did.
Yes.
Good.
And I will roll another one to cast another spell. Uh-huh. Well, how about we have him be overstuffed?
Aha!
Signature.
Yes,
Yes.
he
good.
is. He is stuffed.
He's sickened 1, and his speed is reduced by 10. Cool. That's very cool. That's nice. It's good. Beyond that, though, I'm stupefied and sort of need to just get in there. So I'll just go in here next to him. That's it, though.
Right, Amina.
All right. I'll move
Rapier.
in
Stab him.
past Rogar. And
You can move into flank. Dancer doesn't need it.
that's fair. Let's flank then. All right.
Oh,
Where to go? Yes, let's go. Forgot to apply flat-footed, but it doesn't matter. All right. 22 damage and a shield raise.
Oh,
That's
he's
me.
off guard, eh? Nice.
Yes, because he's
He
flanked.
sure is. And
No, 'cause it
also crit him,
crits.
so
And-
no matter, even if he gets out of that, he's off
Yes.
I mean,
guard
for
until the start
me,
of my turn.
off guard, yeah.
True, he's off guard for you as well.
I like that.
There we go.
It's your turn then as well.
Indeed. I will use the scroll I was holding. Cast True Strike again. And then I'll lay into this guy. The spell strike. Let's go for this. That's a crit. That's the damage. 4 and 12. Actually, you need to double the last one.
Okay,
It's
so he
double
takes
the magic.
24 from the arrow itself,
Yep. And then 24.
and then 24 from the spell. Oh god, he is just almost immediately obliterated.
Also, since I crit with the spell, let me just get up again. He takes 3d4 bleed.
Oh yeah, he is
Persistent.
in terrible shape.
Indeed. I'm done, Dancer. You're devil to kill, so to speak, demon.
Yes. Let's move in. And he is off guard thanks to gang up and also crit, of course. I have a silver weapon. Pretty sure silver is good against devils. So if I hit, he's probably going to burn a bit extra, I hope.
Guess we'll see.
It is hit. 18 magical silver slashing.
Silver does in fact seem to not exactly hurt more, but it seems to make his leathery infernal skin matter a whole lot less, as he is just cleaved apart.
Oof. Well, the question is, of course, who did he talk to?
Yeah, this encounter is over. Well, not technically, but what you do see is basically this guy appearing and then disappearing in a flash of arcane magic,
It's the Zabub.
and this guy appearing and also disappearing in a flash of both panic and arcane magic.
Oh.
Is it a spell? Can I recognize spell on it?
Yes, you can.
It's a reaction. Let's see, where's the... yeah, you will need to roll a secret... Whatever corresponds to the tradition they did. If it's on my list and it's second level or lower, I automatically identify, but...
It is not on your list, I believe.
Right.
I would be surprised.
Okay.
Can't I say? Let's see if you know what this is all about. Yes, they cast Dimension Door and got the fuck out of here.
Alright. Well, they're gone.
Damn devils and their
Hey.
super spells.
They are gone, and the room is quiet.
Gotta get counterspell.
Well, maybe some of this stuff is salvageable.
Yes, maybe.
Take a look.
Let's...
Give me a second. Alright. Salvageable indeed. There appears to be a pile of weapons and other arms and armor stockpiled in this room. I will give you make a pile visible for you. The
wow.
devil itself also dropped his halberd, or his glaive rather, which does not just appear to be a glaive, but a finely crafted one even, forged in the fires of hell and all that.
A hellish glaive.
Hell,
Look
glaive.
at the price of that thing.
Hmm.
That shield is valuable.
It is
Yeah.
also a very expensive cold iron shield. Yes.
1,300 gold.
Oh my.
Plus
A
2 AC
bloodletting
bonus.
kukri.
It's basically when you shield bash with it, it
Can
counts as a cold iron.
we... No, you can't move runes from shields, right? Shields are like unique items.
There's no rune on the shield.
Right, that's what I mean.
Uh,
Like, you can't put like a sturdy rune on the shield.
No, that's just how it's made.
No.
Hmm.
Yeah, the sturdy shield is a special item.
Right.
But this
Honestly, you get,
shield,
like-
since it's made out of a special material, is also sturdier than a normal shield, I believe.
Yes, but then you also have
worth-
sturdy shields, so I don't know if that's
So
better for you,
flying.
Armina, is it?
Let me see here. I think I have a minor sturdy shield.
The
hard to
price
set
of
in
this shield
page
is
120.
also not correct.
I'd say
Is
that
it
is
too much?
No,
Because that seems a
shield's-
lot.
My shield's better than this.
It is
so-
it is far too much.
Yeah, I figured.
it's colossally valuable.
It should be
Yeah.
250 gold pieces, not
okay.
1300.
Whatever.
It might be just counting the material cost in it for some reason.
Yeah,
Although
I'm
it is
not sure how-
standard grade cold iron, that might be more expensive
Oh, it is
compared to low grade.
standard.
Yeah. That's
No,
what makes it
it
so
is-
pricey.
A standard grade cold iron object is 250 gold pieces per bulk.
Weird. I wonder why it's like doing that.
Yeah. It is not horribly expensive, but it's still a pretty pricey item.
That is
I will
an
be
incredibly
right back.
pricey item. Well. Bloodletting kukri, eh? Kukri, crimson blade that shimmers eerily in bright light. Let the kukri deals 1d8 bleed.
It's pretty good.
Can I
It's pretty-
put the is the bloodletting a property rune? Or is the bloodletting
Uh,
kukri unique?
It is a unique item. It is a
Ah.
+1 striking kukri with a special effect.
Unfortunate.
Pretty good though.
Yeah, I don't really use daggers, however. That's the problem.
Vital martial weapon. I don't even know what to do with it. She's like infomercial Rogar, you know.
Yeah.
Flips around, looks at it, drops it.
Alright, well, I'll
I mean,
put
I
him in
could swap
the...
out my hatchet for it.
Sure. Take the glaive as well, I guess.
I don't really like these. Like,
And we sell them then.
and nasty. Yeah.
But the lethal flask
Think
of
you have them
acid,
do
I mean, you
better
put
than
that on that
water
big
blade.
worm thing, that's got pretty good.
Yeah.
First of acid deals 1 acid damage, 2d6 persistent, and 2 acid splash.
Right.
And you
It
gain
could
a
work
+1
up to
on this.
something.
It could. Persistent damage is certainly very nice, and the more of that stuff you can stack on is good. True. Well, yeah, I don't need any of these items. I'm fine with other people taking whatever they want.
Can't use them. Can use the money, but
Yep.
you know, +1 glaives is not worth that much though. I mean, look at that. But I guess it's just a glaive with a +1.
Yeah, the +1 rune is kind of.
It's a reach
striking.
weapon. It could be nice, but I think it's too.
I can't use it. Like I just
Yeah.
What's the
so,
cost
none
of
none of this can be used by me. So it's all
What's the cost of a +2 rune? 2 potency rune.
6 million.
Bring that shield for one of those might be good.
Yeah, it's not letting me override that price for this stupid shield.
I really want to take the bloodletting.
Wait,
kukri,
the
but
price
I
went
can't
up?
Justify Armina taking it.
I'm-
It's just.
Oh, you're
just
adjusting it. I got
not-
you.
I'm fiddling with the
Yeah.
shield. It should be worth 340 gold pieces.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll put it in the name. There you go.
Gotcha.
But yeah, that is what's lying here, including, a obviously used Iron Maiden. In fact, there's bits of Morlock still in there.
Oh,
well,
And of course, the Hellforged glaive that the Barbazo is wielding. I'm going to put that into the pile as well.
Oh.
Hmm.
How much can the bag of holding hold?
It's a fair amount of bulk, I believe.
We are. Yeah, we've got capacity left, so we can toss in the bag.
I can carry some stuff too. If we're just going up anyway, I mean.
Yeah, I suppose we should, right? We should get rid of the stupefy stuff.
Yeah, the stupefy stuff is problematic.
All right, there we go.
That's just, good old torture chamber connected to the arena, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, perhaps now we should return to the surface.
Sounds good to me.
Let's
So-
see if we can get
Let's
back
do it.
there.
And let's hope the devil you saw hasn't crept back and starting whatever.
Yeah,
Would be good
oh,
to
freak.
Freak.
make sure that other entrance we discovered actually works before needing it.
Well, we can go the way around, or we can cut through the arena.
No.
And no.
No.
No, all right.
No.
Okay.
If you want to.
Put on a dare how close I can get to the thing before it notices.
Well, those like you know who can run up and like tap its nose. and
Yes, yes. Rage
Which
baby.
one?
All right. Dancer will politely knock at the door then before he opens.
Sure. The knock is most definitely drowned out by the general activity in the tavern. Well, most of the activity is really the Morlocks just having far too loud conversations about how they are going to be totally awesome once the Sagathis finally pick them for their flesh warping.
Oh,
They've been
boy.
waiting here for weeks at this point, really.
Oh boy.
Poor guys.
Yeah, it's open the door.
Just passing through.
Well,
Yeah, down here you can see the gray-skinned person motion. He's cleaning up, sort of holding his nose with like the inside of his elbow, like going like, "Oh, these things are so gross." He's just tossing them in the corner.
Yeah.
Why didn't we search the room that needs searching?
We did, but
okay.
I don't think it was like, oh, you need to spend hours here, and we said no, we don't want to
Oh,
spend
okay.
hours. I think that was it.
Yeah, it is a room you can spend quite some time in, but it's basically you get one check every 10 minutes. If you want to search it completely, it will take hours.
I mean, we're leaving, so what time is it now, roughly? I guess we can't tell.
It's very hard to tell on the ground, as it turns out.
Is there like a check for that, like intelligence? I feel like just I'm a dwarf. I should know like how long I've spent on the ground. Surely.
Maybe with the
Dwarven
racial
lore?
feat.
Can I dwarven lore this? Surely I should be able to figure something out time wise.
Dwarven law. I would let you roll a survival.
I mean, sure.
Dwarves usually have clocks, all kinds of timekeeping
True.
devices.
Of clocks.
Do I have a
You
clock
have
on
the
me?
general feeling that you've spent quite a few hours down here, but
So that's why Torfin's constantly tapping his leg. I always wondered what that was about.
Keeping the time.
No, that's just a twitch.
Oh.
It is. You don't
Dark
really.
o'clock.
It's a
It is
rock
no
clock.
longer morning. You're certain of that.
Yeah,
Good.
I think I know that from my own body rather than from survival. That's I mean, would it be that bad to we can spend like oh right. This door is closing in.
Yeah, you can open it easily enough.
I'll open it and hopefully there's nothing waiting on the other side for me. One time I open a door I get eviscerated. That would be my luck. Oh god, that scared me for a sec. Alright.
Yeah, as you leave, motion from behind says, "Oi, you heading back up?"
Yeah.
Yes.
You say you can't bring down some planks of wood. How to get proper ones down here? I need to fix the door. Sort of points behind him.
Oh. Looks over and says, "Oh, sure. We'll see what we can do. Do you have any preference? Wood types?
Preferably not warped and rectangular.
Nods. As we'll carefully study the door and try to, remember roughly what size of planks we might need."
We bring him like a 1/4-inch ply. Just
I mean,
tear
I
it.
do have crafting.
Or-
Like, I'm an expert at crafting, so I could probably pick out planks for a door without too much trouble.
Well, could we just find a room that doesn't need its door and then
Mm.
give him that door?
Yeah, bring in a ready-made door. Oh,
There's probably some around.
he nods. No problem, buddy. We'll see to it.
And word of advice, perhaps. I have heard that Jafaki is supposed to be quite distracted, but you're making quite a lot of noise down here. Like, sort of shrugs. I'd worry about that if you intend to return.
Think you'd lay a trap?
Most likely, yeah.
Nods.
That would be just like Jatharki, wouldn't it?
Nods. Thanks for the warning. We'll bring you the planks.
Sure, thanks.
I have to start being extra careful traversing this place. Head up and try our best to get out of here.
Hit her on
Alright.
it.
I'm assuming Amina does in fact follow.
Yes.
You can head up.
Defend yourselves.
Perhaps a bit anxious, perhaps a bit worried, looking at the shadows. But nothing jumps out of them, so you're pretty fine, and can return to Otari without too much hassle.
I see.
It is about. It takes you a while. About like mid-afternoon as you arrive. And you are free to do whatever it is you like, including leveling up.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Haha,
I'll take
guys,
a level
no
up.
longer will we have to spend hours searching for magical items. 'Cause now I have an imprecise sense.
I won't be
I know.
stupid anymore for a bit. That's nice.
Yes.
Even precise
good.
sense.
Within 5 foot square of where it is.
Alright. Well, that's nice.
Yeah, to be precise, you will get 140 experience.
Hey.
Where does that leave us at?
Gonna give you.
We were only like
that.
just shy before.
You were 30 off, so if I
Yeah.
were in your shoes, I would be upset at having to wait until next session to level.
We are at 110 then. And into level 7.
New level of spells. Exciting.
Level 7? My god, such power.
Oh, I actually lose. Oh no.
I have 69 HP.
Nice.
Nice.
Obligatory nice.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, level 7 is fairly big. I think you can get your first master skill,
Best thing about
and
it
you
is
get a general feat.
that I
It's
advance
good
my
news.
my skill at being, a cleric.
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, I learn how to cast better spells now.
Ah.
Same.
So now I
110
have
XP
expert
and
spell
level
casting.
7.
Ah. That's gonna do. I was gonna say because your DCs compared to that monster was a bit.
Absolutely pathetic, yeah. But
It was a level 8 monster. It was pretty beefy.
A general feat.
Okay.
not anymore. No. Not anymore.
Basically, your DCs goes up by 3 now because of training in the level.
Yeah.
Jump. Jump.
I like how your spell list turned from all heals to all laser beams.
Laser
Oh,
cleric. Let's
yeah.
go.
It just it's nice to do something different for a bit. I don't know what else
Absolutely,
to
yeah.
put there. When you don't know what you're gonna face, laser beams is a good
It's a good choice.
middle
Ooh,
way
that's-
sort of solution.
All right.
It also up my spell levels, right? So now I can cast level 4
Get
cantrips.
evasion.
Hmm.
Learn to move quickly to avoid explosions, dragon breaths, and worse. Your proficiency rank in reflex was to master. When you roll a success on a reflex save, you get a critical success instead.
Nice.
Wonderful.
Also
Oh,
get...
and your proficiency in perception increased to master as well.
Yes.
That's a big deal.
I get weapon specialization.
Hey.
Dude. 2 more damage with my bow.
There you go.
Yeah.
Vigilant
Yeah.
senses. Through your adventures, you have developed a keen awareness of attention to detail. Your proficiency rank in perception is now master.
If I cast Circle of Protection as a 4th level spell, it lasts an hour.
And
Hmm.
also do weapon specialization, so also get more damage on my stuff. Yep.
Yeah.
It does that automatically. Need to target someone.
I would be disappointed if it didn't do it automatically.
Alright.
Oh, right. Studious spells. Oh, God.
2d plus 6 looks correct.
Is that correct?
Yeah, it says so.
Yes.
Plus 4 from Dex, plus 2 from weapon
Hey,
specialization.
there we go. Wonderful.
Spider.
Wonderful. More lethal. Let's see, feats. I have that mapped out.
I will take medicine to be my master skill, I figure.
Seems useful.
So the one I use the most.
Skill feats. Yeah.
I get 1 general feat. Can general feat also be a skill feat?
Yes.
Yes.
General is like the all take.
It
No
can't be a
class
class
thing.
feat.
No.
Yeah.
No, I
It's
mean.
skill
I
or
would
general.
wish to have
Yeah,
that.
I mean.
Because the general
I might
list is
take
getting
that
Oh,
low.
but you
over,
can
right?
take-
Getting
you can
free
take,
demoralize is
you
pretty good.
could take Ancestral Paragon if you want a racial feat.
But my ratios are not that
Alright.
amazing.
Fair enough.
Wait. Where is that? I don't see that.
Right, demoralize.
I get level 3 general feat. I think
Astral
it gives you,
Paragon
like,
is a level
access to-
3 general, yeah.
Access to
Ah,
low
yes.
level, like race feats.
First level ancestry feat.
I mean,
Which isn't really.
morph ones aren't great. No. I've already taken the ones I would like for that. So.
I have one.
I just take fleet, honestly.
Yeah, I
speed.
mean, that's
Or incredible initiative. That'd also be nice.
has worked well for me. Why can't I find...
Let's just go with fleet. Simple. It's useful.
Isn't it in
No.
the companion, my
No.
search out my feat, or do I click?
You can click the magnifying
Ah,
glass
there
in
we go.
your list.
Yes.
That should show you the option.
Oh, I'm slightly faster. Hmm.
magical crafting, Jones?
I do, yes.
Should I take it as well, just so we have more, or?
I mean, if you have nothing better to pick, you can certainly do it, but I do have it. So if there's anything else you might want.
It's always an incredible initiative. Or fleet, actually.
I mean,
I don't really
incredible
need much.
initiative, honestly. If we can act
Yeah.
first, like it's pretty
Yeah,
damn good.
helps a lot.
I have incredible initiative, certainly. Alright, I picked an Ancestral Paragon, and the feat I picked was Unwavering Mien. Whenever you're affected by a mental effect that lasts for at least 2 rounds, you can reduce the duration by 1 round.
Nice.
That's cool.
I still require natural sleep, but I treat my saving throw against effects that would cause me to fall asleep as 1 degree success better. This protects only against sleep effects. So resistant to sleep. And if I get mental effects that last for 2 rounds or more, I reduce the duration by 1 round.
That's nice.
Because I have mystic control of my meditations and my mind.
I have to.
The elf ancestry feats seem really good.
They are really good. Elves are fantastic. They're really bad at being sturdy, but everything else they get is really, really good. Beat, well.
Seraph, your microphone is activating a lot.
Oh, sorry. Is that better?
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't hear anything.
that's better.
Sounds good.
Let's see.
Cool. I'm done.
Power of the magic mailbox. So you can send letters over great distances.
Yeah.
Fucking check in with Absalom. Be like, oh, what? You guys have problems? This is the first we're hearing of it.
I will pick Quick Unlock. Skill feat. In combat, I can now unlock things with 1 action. Instead of 2.
Is that only unlocking? Yeah, pick a lock using 1 action. Okay.
You know, I would pick Phantasmal Killer, but most of the things we fight are like ghosts or something, so I don't know if like it's.
It's
I
psychic
feel like we never
damage.
fight ghosts. Mostly like weird flesh monsters.
But
Yeah.
yeah, it's weird abominations. It might be. I mean, probably. If they can be afraid, they can usually be.
There are some other interesting spells. Freedom of movement, for example.
It's very weird. I can't tell any difference between the Hellforged glaive and the +1 glaive, other than the +1 on the glaive. So it seems very strange. that
So the
Hellforged one
diff-
is.
the difference is that the Hellforged glaive is only as good as it is in the hands of a devil. The agile and deadly traits are only active if you are a devil. Otherwise, it's just a glaive.
Huh. So it should be destroyed then.
Yeah, it's the sort of thing. It like exudes malice. It's a well-crafted glaive and would work as one, but yeah, it has a clearly devilish infernal aura about it, while not really giving you much benefit.
Mhm.
No master skills yet, unfortunately.
Be a good devil detector. Put it in some.
No master skills yet? Why not?
No, I can't put anything to master at level 7. I think that's
Really?
level 8.
Huh.
I got a skill increase at 7.
7 for
Yes, but
Yeah,
you
you
can't
get a
put it to
skill
master, I believe.
I can.
I can.
Why
Yeah.
is
If
this
it
working
was
then?
expert before, you should be able to.
Weird.
It says so in my skill increase.
Alright,
At level
alright,
7 and
yeah.
beyond, I can.
And now
It's
Maybe
just-
Rogue's just a little
Intimidator
slower at
and
learning, you know?
perception.
No, it's true. It's just
Seems unlikely.
I missed it. Well, good news, everyone. Thievery is now master.
Yeah.
Great.
Master Thievery with such a high bonus, and that Ageless Patience feat
Yes,
basically means give me enough time, you can crack any lock.
That's
and
right.
That is funny.
that's right. the different little training mechanisms that are strewn over Dancer's table in the bar have become more and more complex, weird and
Maybe like
esoteric.
these
This is a
acid flasks.
weird clockwork lock I imported from the Five Kingdoms. Yes.
This mechanism is called the Clinsdale Conundrum, you see.
Yeah.
What weapons is Amina and Dancer using?
Elven Curve Blade.
Okay.
Most of the time the cooperative blade, but I have a chakram I can throw.
Okay.
Short bow. I'm considering
uh,
taking a glaive because if we get into like single square corridors, then
Yeah.
that could be a useful.
Yeah, I think you
Switch out.
good.
having a reach option is good.
Yeah,
'Cause then I can do the blood spray curse.
The what?
it's.
The blood spraying curse.
Aha.
So whenever I put it on an enemy, if they fail their save, or even if they succeed their save, let's go with that because they mostly do. Each round, if they take 10 piercing or slashing damage from a single strike, they take 2d6 extra of that type.
Nice.
On a failure rate, that's also persistent bleed damage.
Ooh,
If I can make them fail that, then they would take a lot of damage very quickly.
that
seems
is nice.
And of course, upcasted circle of protection because an hour duration thing is great.
Hour duration, hey? That is great. Like that.
So, on the note of the Hellforged glaive, I seriously doubt he can, but Armina would like to try and see if her brother is able to dismantle it. And if he can't, then she's going to go check in with Mayor Menemes because he has his museum, but there's no doubt he also has like a vault or something that is hard to access, and go give it to him so he can keep it, out of anyone's hands.
Amina's brother is curious about it, but like there's nothing useful he can do with it other than study its construction,
Yeah.
which he would like to do.
Had a feeling, but I wanted to check. But no, she's like this. Like I wouldn't trust anything. If you could figure it out, it would. Anything you make with it would probably have the same properties. So yeah, she'll then go talk to the mayor and see if he can, just keep this away from anybody really. Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
The mayor looks at the glaive and then at Amina, frowning, and basically says, "You think that my apologies, that's me, not the mayor.
No worries.
If you think that my house has some sort of secure underground vault, then you are severely overestimating my wealth."
It's like, well, I took a magical weapon from your collection, so
Which
I
was
wanted
in
to...
a glass box. I could put this in a glass box.
Just like, okay,
Damn, Mir sassy.
wow, damn, yeah.
Perhaps you should simply return it to whence it came.
That also there doesn't seem to be a good solution to this. I'll just hold on to. Thank you though. How's Doriana doing? Is she okay?
She's doing quite alright, considering the circumstances.
Okay. I'll give him like a, general report on progress, and then, yeah, don't think I have any other business in town.
He'll listen intently, comment something about flesh creations and devils working together at places worse than every nightmare could have suggested.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's me.
Alright.
So
I think I would probably go seek out some form of lumber, which is more than likely the oh god, what's the name? Is there like 2 lumber places here, or is there just one?
There's 3.
There's 3. Yeah, there's lots. So, can you describe to me who owns these again? Because I've forgotten.
Well, one of them is owned by the Menemies,
Right.
which is Otari Lumber.
Yes.
There's also the Inkelholtz family, which owns the Whistledown Cutters. And then there's the Churtle family, who owns Churtle Timber.
Well, I think I
Inkelholtz having this building, and Mr. Churtle having the one below.
I'll head towards Atari Lumber and buy some lumber.
Yeah, you can do that. That's easy enough. If there's anything that is easy to buy, there's anything wood related in Atari, and anything fish related, really. Those 2 things.
Yeah. I guess I could probably use my crafting skills to determine how much you would need for the doors.
Take
So I don't buy too
wooden
much.
+3 sword.
Sure, give me a crafting roll.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, building a door isn't exactly difficult.
Oh.
At least a decently good one. And yeah, you can spend like 4 coppers or something to get the wood you need.
Alright, I will spend that off myself. Great.
And Amina, for informing the mayor about the happenings, have a hero point.
Thanks.
I don't think I have anything else. Actually, wait, I do. We just leveled up. I would attempt to learn a spell, which I haven't done before. So how does that work, Sheep? How do I learn a spell? From
To
the
learn the
Threshold of
spell,
Truth. Yes.
it is similar to crafting.
Yeah.
Um,
Maybe I even have it.
you would effectively have to roll Arcana in your case.
Yes.
The DC depends on the spell level. On a
Uh-huh.
success, you just expend the full cost and learn the spell. On a failure, you fail and can only try again next level, but you
dear.
don't have to pay for it currently. If you crit fail, you have to wait a level and you also lose half the materials. And if you crit succeed, you only have to spend half money.
Okay. I would like to learn a 3rd level spell then.
Okay, give me an Arcana check.
I actually have the button here, so I might as well press it and see what it does. I mean,
A 35 is a crit success. You can learn a 3rd level spell for 8 gold pieces.
sweet. I will spend that. I will learn Paralyze from Thresholds of Truth.
Learning a spell, I believe. Let's
It's an
see.
hour per level?
An hour per
time-wise?
level, I believe, yeah.
Yeah, so that's basically what I do. I think that's enough today.
Okay. In that case, you can all take your long rest and slumber.
Yes. So, guys, what do you say now that we feel rested and well prepared? We go kill that big monster in the arena.
Sounds good.
You are raring to kill that thing. Why?
Yeah. I mean, have you
Throw
seen
really
him?
all
want
of
to
these
die.
acid flasks.
He's there taunting us.
I see.
We're
Well,
no longer stupefied now.
He did this.
alright.
Did he do this? He's just hanging out.
No. Or dairy.
Okay.
Gall.
Maybe that's his home, though. He lives there. No.
Well,
Nothing.
yeah, but it doesn't make him good, right?
All right.
I mean, sure. I mean, give it a go, but
It's oh, it is very large.
it is very large.
Sort of way that I equate things that are very large, but also being very dangerous.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's just sort of illusion. That's the kind of thing you do, right? You put your treasure in there and you just hide it with the illusion of a big monster. No one does anything for 100 years.
Maybe.
Just
Yeah,
feel like
that'd be
we
quite
can
the
jump
move.
him. Like we can all get ready. He's just standing there. You know, I charge him a beam. You run around him. You just, stick a stack, and there we go.
Hmm. I mean, maybe. We fought smaller versions of those before, right?
Well, how
You-
about
you
we see
have-
if we can get down there without running into a trap first, and then we'll see.
Yeah.
You have fought smaller versions of it, indeed. You have a general gist of what it might be able to do, but it is massive. It is enormous.
You know.
Yeah.
I
Oh, we also have plenty of other places that we haven't explored from where
Yep.
we left, so.
could. I mean, you get the drop on it with one of those super beams.
Think of 5 good reasons not to do it.
I die, you die, Dancer dies, Torfin dies, and
That's not a good reason. I feel
it
like
seeks
that's just
retribution on the town. There you go.
Only
But
counts as
Cora's plan
two.
succeeds and everyone dies in.
How
as
about
well,
this?
so-
How about
it's just the
this?
same one again.
Here's my deal. We know
I'm actually down
that's
to do it. Sounds fun.
we know that the worm creatures are now trying to lay a trap or getting rid of us. So we clear the floor, and then when we know that we are alone on the floor, then we can try to engage it. Because I don't want to start a fight that most likely will shake most of these 2 levels, and draw every living creature there to take a look. Because we will get ambushed. Like they'll just pile on us, and then we're doomed.
Yeah, but we also give them more time, to lay a trap.
No, I mean if we clear the rooms, if we clear the floors, we can engage that thing without fear of being ambushed ourselves. That's my point.
Or
Yeah, I think all of those points are entirely reasonable. Just, yeah, going after it sounds fun.
Oh, I am all for testing our metal. I'm aware that screamy thing almost did us in, and
Yeah, that screamy thing was something.
and I also the warning of our gray-skinned friends, like, hey, watch out, worms are getting pissy, and they're gonna lay a trap for you now. Um.
I know. It would just be fun to fight the big monster.
I know. We will. I promise you, we will.
Does impact my spell selection, so make a decision.
I say we clear the floors, then we engage the beast. That's one of my suggestions. I feel that's a fair compromise. Meet you halfway.
I'd agree. Yep. Sounds good. Let's do it.
Alright. Fair enough. Good news, friends. I actually have Fireball now.
Oh, the classic.
My
Yeah.
God.
All
Best
right.
spell of choice for small rooms.
And I have
do you head
evasion.
down Do you head down the same way that you headed down last time?
Well, given that we had a warning that they might set a trap, maybe
Yeah,
we
it
shouldn't.
might be worth taking a
You
different
go
route.
Might be worth
somewhere
taking a
else.
different route.
I mean,
We have multiple ways down
we
there,
do.
I
We
believe.
do.
Try one that we haven't gone down before. At least, like, we can probably get to the level above. Or, well, I guess 2 levels, because technically the stairwell is one of them, so. Although there is only one way down from there that we know of, so we have to go that way.
Hmm.
So yeah, I guess we will go the normal way until we go down the stairs of the barrier that we dispelled, because there's literally no other way down. And then from there, going down to the inn level, we'll probably have to find a different way down, or just pick one that we haven't gone down yet.
Sure. Seems fair enough.
You do know of 2 ways to get back to that level from the upper level. There's
Oh,
the
the
big
cove
like
thing.
the big circular staircase in the middle,
Yes.
where you first met one of the Sagathas.
Didn't we also find the like smuggler's cove, if I recall? That's like a way
Oh,
to the thing.
that would be another way to the level above.
Yeah. Because
Right.
that's what I'm worried about, because Jakarta can probably just go up and be like, well, the
Right.
barrier's not here anymore,
No,
so we should...
you're absolutely correct. We should buy a small boat here
Yeah,
in
we
town.
should try that. Yeah.
Yes, I like that. All right, 2 Fisher Street.
Right, you want to buy a boat?
Yes.
Yeah.
As the preeminent heroes of Atari, we require a small but sturdy, non-flippable boat. Of roughly thus proportions, remembering the caves and the cove.
Yeah.
Tell me, my good sir, how much would that run us? Now, bear in mind that we are indeed the heroes of Atari, and aiding us would surely be a good way to aid the town.
Give me a persuasion check.
Quickly flip over the master to persuasion.
You're talking to like a gnome with an eye patch who seems
Yes.
very unimpressed by
Does he have a harpoon?
you in general. Oh yes, a harpoon is as large as he is on
Yes,
his back.
of course.
He is a grizzled veteran.
26.
But he has heard good things about you, and he also knows that your friend is friends with what's his face? Or what's her face rather? With Megaloy, and he knows Megaloy, and any friend of hers is a friend of his. You can get a friend price on a rowboat, which would be 13 gold pieces.
Sold.
Sure. Speaking of sold, did we sell the stuff we got back? Like, should we not sell stuff we got?
Do we have things to sell? We could take a look.
Didn't we just grab a bunch of like glaives and stuff that people didn't want to use? Shouldn't we get rid of them?
Yeah, we should get.
Although, sorry, you said you were 4 people. A rowboat
sorry.
is going to be too small.
Sorry, I was muted. We have the acid flasks, but if we were also talking about throwing them over the balcony to hit the big monster, so hold on to those. Hellforged glaive seems like maybe not a great thing to be selling. I'm going to keep the +1 glaive and
kukri.
what else? The bloodletting kukri. Yeah.
Yeah.
We could
believe
go
we
over
also
that.
found some tiny
That
emeralds.
also seems like that.
Yeah,
I don't have those. I have
they're in the
those,
stash as treasure. Because
Gotcha.
they don't have any weight, so I put them in. I basically the stash is now the bag of holding. I presume.
Pretty much.
So-
No, I've got a bag of holding on my
Oh.
character
Right.
sheet. Make sure that we're not ever taking up things that shouldn't
Yeah.
be there. But you know what? We can put the Hellforged glaive in the stash. Where is the new stash sheet? Oh, is that this sheet here? There we go.
Yeah, just click the
Party
little
stash.
page.
There we go. Stash. Impenetrable as it is the perfect place to hide these awful items.
So a robot can hold 3 people. I mean, you used a robot before. Like you can get a large robot for 13 gold pieces.
Sure.
Not gonna be comfortable nor really spacious. But if you wanted like a small fishing vessel, that would, even with friend prices, would be a few hundred gold pieces.
That's a bit much.
Yeah, no. It's fine. We'll squish. We'll sit on someone's lap. You can take it from our stash heap because we can't actually take money off that.
Oh yeah, that problem still.
Yeah. Oh.
Wait, I think I know how to fix that though.
Okay.
Did I just kick you off the server? I don't think I did.
No, we're still here.
Strong, no. Can't. No, it's not here. Because there is a like permissions thing. That might have kicked you out because it's reloading for me now.
Still here, I think.
So move around.
Okay, good. Just me then. Can I configure that in the settings? Player rule elements. I guess not. In which case, let's not worry about it. Okay. How much money do you need?
How much ever much it was for the boat.
The boat. Okay, 13 gold pieces for the boat.
Yeah, take that off.
And I. Wait, is there a boat? Boat. Folding boat? No. That would be even more expensive.
Nice though.
Feather token swan boat? No. There's no boat.
Yes, everyone's favorite boat.
It's useful, but it doesn't last very long. So.
Fancy swan
Rowboat.
boat.
There you go.
Great. We will use the boat.
Mix it up every time.
Unless anyone has something they wanted to buy and doesn't have enough to, then we can just save selling stuff next time.
Nah.
I think.
No.
Alright. Do I get another go at identifying things sheep today?
You can.
Just rapid fire. There is a wand, I believe, in our stash. And then I also believe
Stash.
Dancer has something on. Yes. This one.
Right, yes, you identified. It is a wand of status.
Oh. What is that? Oh. Interesting. I mean, maybe that. Well, I can't use that. That's the thing for Rogar.
It is divine, occult, primal.
Yep. I can't use that. So you can take it if you want, Rogar.
Sure.
Then Dancer also had something on him.
Let's see if I can do it.
I don't see anything unidentified on him.
Jonas?
Uh,
I feel like I failed it.
no,
so-
I gave you. There was a wand I gave away last time.
Yeah, I think that was the wand of status that you just
Ah, okay.
identified.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Sure.
that's
All right. Sure.
Wand of status. Just wait. Do we? Is it in the stasher?
Yeah.
Uh,
The wand of status.
stash. There. I mean, that's remotely useful, I suppose.
Probably good for. I mean, you could probably cast it on the girl, so you know if she's affected or where she is in case she pops in.
Yeah,
But
just it's
yeah,
about the duration.
yeah, it's not level 2. It's not.
Actually, this one lasts until the next time you make the preparations. So,
Oh, then yeah.
all right, might as well pick it up, and then immediately cast it on all of us. So I will now know.
Well, you can only use it
Hey.
once. It's one
You
creature.
can use it once, yeah.
Oh yeah, one body creature.
If it was a
Once,
higher
It's a
level one, then
heightened.
one
she-
target.
All right.
yeah,
Well, then we'll wait and see if it ever comes
yeah.
up. It doesn't overburden me, so I should be okay. Put
I
it in
don't
the
think there's
wand
anything saying
bandolier.
that you can't cast it on an enemy. Oh, it's willing. Actually, never mind.
One willing.
Yeah, willing.
Or
Yeah.
they
yeah.
want me to know.
Mhm.
Anyway, yeah, I think we're all good to go.
hey.
We,
All right.
we sent Dancer ahead. I put it on him to know if.
What did you do?
No, just I might cast status on you while you go
Oh.
ahead
Yes.
to
That's fine.
know if something like happens to you.
Oh, certainly, certainly.
See, I'm just gonna put you on this level, so you then may decide which way to go.
Yeah.
This one. This one. You are free to explore.
Yeah, just wait for it
Like-
to load.
Mhm.
Yeah, the circular stair that you're in front of, you recognize as having spotted one of the Sagathis on the middle level, but you've also seen that it goes even deeper than just the level below.
Yes. So,
You probably just go down one level for the stair, right?
yeah.
Good. Yeah.
That is no one we haven't done before, so I would.
Sure. Front entrance then.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's take the central stair down.
All right.
I take a peek to my right. There's something obviously waiting further down here.
Hello.
Spidering up the wall or something.
Hey.
Well, let me see what you see.
Sure.
Going down, you do immediately notice one thing. In fact, it is basically in plain view. It is one of the grufflets, the flesh warped abominations with the tail of basically a large slug. You fought a few of at this point. Chained to the central railing. Bit of slack, it can move around a bit. But it's definitely there.
Okay. Like the central railing on this level.
On the level below.
Okay. So if we walk down the stairs, we would pass by it.
Yes.
I mean, okay. Is it like metal chain?
Yes.
I mean, can't I just shoot it here until it's gone? Oh, maybe it's a warning though. Maybe it's like an alarm. Like it's a primitive alarm. Maybe we shouldn't go down this way actually. Now that I see that. That seems to be a very primitive, like, oh, this thing's gonna scream if something gets near. So, I mean, I'll point it out. Maybe we should go somewhere else.
Sure.
I think
The arena
was
has stairs
these-
that go down into it.
Yeah, it does.
True.
which stairs? Oh, yeah, I gotcha. There was these stairs down here, sheep. They're like with a bunch of like debris covering them, near
Yep.
the. We can try those, I guess. See where they go. It's the only one I think we haven't actually gone up or down, so maybe the fact that it's clearly hard to traverse might help. I mean, if everyone else wants to. I haven't heard anything otherwise, so maybe you still want to go down. I don't know. What do you want to do?
No, yeah, we should head down to the floor below for sure. We need to clear it. There's evil worm creatures that need to die.
I think the question is which way.
Yeah, the question is, where do you want to continue down here? Or do you want to go down somewhere? That's what I'm asking.
I originally thought so. We have the arena. We've been. That's like. I suppose they wouldn't really put an ambush down at the arena. That seems dumb.
Right, and we have it clearly like placed.
You know where I doubt they'd put it an ambush is the stairway cluttered with crap. Could
Yeah, that's
try
the
to
one
quiet-
that's what I
Yeah.
pointed out. Yeah. We
Oh,
should,
I'm sorry, I missed
Yeah.
that.
that's what I'm asking.
Sure,
Should
let's
we
go
go down
to the
that one?
stairway with crap.
Let's do that and try to
Okay,
quietly move stuff.
that's fine. I feel like everyone there was spacing out. Fine. Let's try and go down that way, sheep.
Alright. Can move over there.
Ah,
We have to sort of
token
step-
collision. Yeah.
step by step.
I can help you out. If you stop moving, I'm just gonna
Please.
Oh, wait, wait.
make it a bit easier for you.
Don't.
Don't.
Oh. And then
There we go.
moving here as you enter. Roger does notice that the haunt of the poltergeist might not be entirely removed. Specifically, he sees occasional object like twitching weakly. Like nothing here is a threat to you. There's not going to be as much of a storm as when you were here last time. But there are signs that maybe you didn't quite dispel it completely by just defeating them.
Do anything?
And-
Do I know of any way to do it?
Give me a religion. Yeah, I mean, destroying the ghost will be like will last a little while, a couple days before anything should happen here, you think? But to permanently dispel them, you would basically have to figure out how to bring them peace, basically. To exercise them properly. Which would involve figuring out what the hell they actually want. Ghosts usually have a want, be it vengeance, be it something entirely different. Thinking back at the encounter of these, they did mumble something about escaping. They probably didn't mean just this room, but the place in general, like the entire structure.
Did we find any remains here?
No.
How do we take a ghost out?
The lantern?
Lantern, maybe.
Perhaps simply telling them the way might be enough.
Oh. I think we didn't we try
Take a
that
look at
to
the
say like,
map.
hey, it's actually you can just leave, and they're like, ah!
Yeah, you said the door is open, but that doesn't help them escape the entire labyrinthian structure.
All right. Listen here, ye ghosts.
They're not here right now.
No, listen. We'll take one of these like tables or something, and then Dancer will use his chalk that he has with him and draw a detailed instruction on the table on how to get out, and then we'll lean that table like up against the wall so it's visible over the entire room.
And then I'm gonna
All
put
right.
it, even though there's no paper, there has to be a dagger through it.
Yes.
So you know,
Yes.
that's the you are here
Yes.
is the dagger.
That's it. It's a fantasy table. Of course, it has a dagger through it.
You know, that's a really cool idea. I like that. Take a hero point.
Hey, thank you.
As you draw a "you are here" map, how to leave the vault.
Yes.
Whether it actually worked is another story entirely. But
We tried our best.
These ghosts are so demanding.
The store sheep.
and yeah, it is a staircase just littered with crap.
Yeah.
From below, you do hear the sounds of what sounds like a conversation, clinking of coins. Definitely sounds that stem from the inn, the Warped Brew Tavern.
Sounds good. This seems to be safe then. Maybe.
Yeah.
I'll head down this way. Attempt to, slowly.
Right.
Yep.
I will put you here then. Do you go first?
I do go first, yeah.
Right.
Taverns.
It is this map. You find yourself behind a door, which very much sounds like it leads into the tavern.
I'll open the door.
It looks like this staircase
This
was
is where they were throwing their.
yeah, basically. Initially, it was probably considered like a blockade of some sort, and then also the poltergeist upstairs helped just throwing trash in here, and then it just became a trash heap, really.
The further we in, the more just
Yeah.
Hey, we're back.
crates of booze. Yeah.
Oh, I'll.
And then, yeah.
I'll cut the lights. I'm a little bit considerate. Oh.
The Molochs hiss and frown at the sudden light through the door. The Drider is unimpressed.
Certainly.
This one. Yes, greetings.
The Drider does like look at some of the debris and trash that inevitably fell into the room as you opened the door. Then back at you, then back at the trash, sort of nodding towards it, like you're gonna pick that up.
I mean,
yeah, mage hand. No, I'm not
Eat
picking that up with my bare hands.
Dancer will angrily glare at the Morlock. Glare to Morlock, glare to trash, glare to Morlock.
Pick up the can. Morlock.
Yeah.
Give me an intimidate check.
It's a fire hazard, you know.
I have a certain, you know. Oh, I'll. You know what? Fuck that. Yeah.
Good. that Morlock will absolutely clean up after you. It's no problem. You're welcome. Like,
Yeah, he should be so glad. That trash has touched our feet.
The Morlock gets to keep it.
Yeah, it's his now. That is how gracious I am as a
Really, it's
master.
gift.
that seems to satisfy the rider.
Well, I have an idea. We go back to that room, and I try and see if my detect magic finds the magic items easier. And then we have glorious, maybe magical items, maybe traps. Who knows?
All right.
Hey, sounds good. I will open this door. We will head
Well,
there.
let's clear this place.
All right. The corpse of the Sageth is still sort of lying in the corner there. It's clearly been moved, but it's still here.
I will open the secret door. I will head up.
Right. Opening the door, you do see a familiar figure sort of leaning against the wall as if waiting. He is startled as the secret door opens behind him. So he turns around and says, "Oh!" Sort of looks at the staircase. Suppose he went a different way this time, huh? It's waiting here
well.
to warn you. You see, offer my services, guide you perhaps. I know my way slightly around this place.
I see. Well, we did take your warning seriously. We took a different way down.
Yes, that's very, very sensible. I mean, Jafaki must be pissed. I mean, you took out 2 of his guys. Not that many of them left.
Well, we've got your wood. But about those guiding services, where exactly would you guide us?
Well, it depends what you're trying to accomplish, but what are you trying to accomplish, really? Just cleaning up the place, I suppose?
More or less. Our goal is to go down, preferably intact.
Down.
I don't suppose you know the
Well-
safest way down.
I do know of the way down. You see, well, the east here, past this wall is, well, I suppose you've been there, considering the corpses and all that. But there's a set of double doors that then lead south, and that's a pretty safe way to go.
I see. He points up north and says, I don't suppose you know anything about that door with the many keyholes, do you?
Yeah, door with the many. Can't say I paid much attention to that. I've not been out of the tavern much. Claimed the sauna for myself. But other than that, you don't really walk anywhere in this place without a wormy escort, if you catch my drift.
I get what you mean.
Where does this Jafarki live?
Don't know exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, you here will have your wood. I need to check something over here.
We'll walk up and hand over the planks. Finest
You'll take
Otari
them.
lumber.
Alright.
Thank you. It sure beats mushroom wood. I'm gonna put it on this table for the time being, though.
Cast detect magic at 4th level.
That's a real, is the illusory walls up again?
It appears so, and this time it's not transparent. It is not illusory, it is a stone wall that can turn ethereal.
As we'll,
Right now, it is stone.
as we'll look over to Armina, we'll look over to Rogar. He'll squint his eyes and frown at the wall.
Hmm.
That has changed.
Mm-hmm.
It certainly has.
Hmm.
Motion shrugs. Yeah, I mean, can't expect just everyone to sleep down here. I'm sure Jafaki just is around sometimes.
Hmm.
He'll have seen what you did. Probably afraid.
As will scrutinize our dear friend here. Try to sense some motive.
Give me a perception.
Hmm.
You do get the feeling that he's maybe not entirely content with the situation. Perhaps he's simply worried at being outnumbered currently. He seems to be a very suspicious sort.
You seem nervous.
He looks at Dancer for a second and nods. Suppose so. I mean, you came down here and started slaughtering Sagathis. Jafaki must be quite mental, which can't be good for anyone living in this level here, really.
Seems to me that you're assuming an awful lot about this creature and his moods, although you say you haven't really met him or talked with him.
I mean, I did meet him once or twice.
How long have you been waiting here, precisely?
A couple of weeks at this point.
No, I mean
Call it
here,
5.
at this particular staircase.
Oh, I figured you always come in the morning. 2 hours.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. We'll sort of creep up here a little bit and look down the corridor.
It appears empty.
Yes. Looks behind him to Hermine and Roger says, "I'll take a look." And he'll stealth away down the corridor.
Do I still sense the evocation aura here, Sheep?
Yes, you do.
I should be able to pinpoint where it is roughly in here. Because it's now heightened to 4th level.
Alright, you do that as Dancer goes skulking.
He will carefully listen if he hears anything around here.
You will hear something.
Uh-oh.
As Motion glances at you, sort of heading off in different directions, and will strike. Sort of mumbling something to himself that Amina doesn't understand. But he's gonna attack her.
Okay.
Oh, that's the last mistake he ever makes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So we'll go into initiative.
Alright.
He was just Arky the
Very
whole time.
tired.
Yes, he could have been. How do we know?
Oh, you
And
get
he's got-
battle cry, Armina?
I will use my battle cry. Thank
Oh,
you.
interesting.
Be like, just as he goes for the strike, she's just like, "Oh, you're gonna regret that."
Right.
He will get attacked first. Like, none of you are really paying attention. Actually,
I'm
he uses his deception to initiate combat if he's trying to like bluff it.
yes,
usually.
yes, he did. Roga beats him, so Roga does see him like. He goes into like a stance, his muscles bulging for a moment, as he then obviously enters motions to start punching at Amina here.
Oh, that's so rude.
It is very rude, yeah.
Does 24 beat his will DC?
His
Or-
will DC, no.
Okay.
Oh, we can't have that. I'll blind him.
Oh, I hit the.
Blindness.
There we
His
go.
eyes are full of wine.
Oh, nice.
Uh,
Blinded for a minute. Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
No. His
Screw
body
that
is
then.
strong. He is muscular, toned, and disciplined. As with gritted teeth, he goes into a stance like his first bulging, like making fists, and then instead, as if extending invisible claws, he instead is going to start doing things. The spell he resists, frowning at Roga with determination in his eyes, as he says, before striking, "Oh, you idiots will not stop me from becoming stronger. I am already strong, but Jafaki has promised me more strength. How could I say no to a shortcut?" As he will start ripping at Amina here,
Truly.
with the flurry of blows with his.
Yeah.
Truly
In
an
his
ethos that
ruined-
Iori will appreciate.
Yes. Turns out he does not follow Iori.
No, probably draw Scar if I had to guess.
That's what my monk
Uh,
follows, not this guy though.
Alright, he will strike
No strike.
for 18 slashing.
well, he has to make a decision then.
Yes.
Mm.
A terrible decision.
He can still be redeemed after all. If he
It's not too
chooses
late.
to. Stay your hand or be enfeebled.
He will choose the first one,
No damage.
as he will do the second attack of his flurry of blows
Oof.
for 16.
He has a plus 15 even with map? Jesus.
Look at close
He
to
is
52.
a very, very good fighter, as it turns out. And then
Okay.
he will 5-foot step.
Mhm.
Is that a good idea?
He's
I mean, yeah, I mean, Roga is an issue. He didn't expect that. He's gonna 5-foot step here and then try to trip him, I think.
Does he have enough
Didn't he
actions?
stats? That's an action, right?
Yes, he used
Yes,
his flurry
attack
of blows
twice.
to attack twice.
Now he has -10.
He does have -10,
He does.
but he will attempt to trap Roga. That would be a 22
Versus
against
my
your
what?
reflex DC.
Yeah, that does it.
Alright, you're prone.
Do you
my
have
back.
your bulwark? I don't know if it works here.
Yeah, that doesn't work. Only for damaging things.
Hmm.
I don't know how to make myself prone, but
Often. I'll make it prone.
Well, you don't block any line of sight for Torfin now, at least.
Sorry, I wasn't gonna shoot him anyway.
Oh.
Firewall.
No. How about hopefully he hasn't chosen that one. I'm gonna cast a spell. Phantasmal Killer.
Oh, he's a monk, which means his
Yeah.
saves are like.
I know, but his saves are gonna be good regardless. At AC, so like
Alright, he will.
yeah, DC 23 will
will
save.
save.
Hey!
That's a failure.
Alright, he takes oh wow, that's a bad roll. He takes all of that and he's frightened 2.
Yes, he is.
it's nice.
22 and is frightened too.
And I got an action left, and I'm gonna use that to shoot him in the face. So let's do that. Let's see. My actions. Oh yeah, because I was doing learn a spell. Here we are. It's a hit. Or 8.
Is a hit.
Alright, I'm done.
Dancer from up above, you hear a scuffle happening down below. You don't know exactly what's going on, but it doesn't sound great.
Probably heard a war cry and knows what that means.
Yeah.
I'm gonna skedaddle back here. leaping down the road, seeing the dude shaking his head. It's like could have been friends. And now look at this. Look at this. I have one action. He's already afraid, unfortunately. Can't try to intimidate him. Could move in, but that just seems to put me in more danger than I need to be. You know what? I'll be here blocking this way of escape. How about that?
You need to be next
Alright.
to like deception feint or whatever.
And it only works for me, so it wouldn't... Like, I need an action after I faint to actually capitalize on it.
Yep.
No.
Alright. Get him. I've debuffed him.
Yep, let's go.
He's afraid and flanked, which is not ideal.
That's his fault.
He's a monk though, so he's got pretty good defenses.
Why?
Oh,
That's crit.
Alright, well. 20's a 20.
Mhm.
Oh god.
A solid slice. He tries to dodge and deflect it with fancy elbow moves, but not quite. That one at least not a crit. 21. And again,
And then I'll raise the shield.
Roga.
We'll stand up.
Right. Sadly, he does not have an attack opportunity.
No, I figured that. And this guy's a real jerk, so he can try getting real full.
Alright. He succeeds, but he is second.
The second one.
Oh, she's so many negatives to us.
Yeah,
He's very sad.
that's it.
I mean, it was his choice. So
Take a turn to vomit if he wants to.
Yeah, we could have been friends, but look at this. Look at this now.
As he hisses, something down here is gonna kill you. It might as well be me, so Jafaki respects me more. Finally gives me what I deserve.
It
Yes,
won't
he'll-
be.
You're already getting what you deserve here, as far as I'm concerned.
As he, well, I don't know, I guess he'll... There are no good targets here. He's gonna try to trip Roga again. That seems to work pretty well. 32.
Ladomp.
You are prone. And then he is going to Flurry of Blows to attack you twice with his red claws.
Mhm.
This is fancy fighting moves, but that is a crit.
he
No.
does have a -5. He did a trip. So
True, then that is not a crit. That's just a normal hit. For 27 slashing.
ouch.
Followed by his second attack at mat -10. For just a hit. For another 20.
Yeah.
And then he's just going to, with his last action, vomit on you. You did this. You can have it. He also has a thing. Whenever he reduces frightened, he reduces it by 2.
Sure.
So he is no longer afraid. Torfin.
Don't worry, that won't help him. I'm gonna cast True Strike from myself. Scroll. And then I'm gonna Spell Strike him because I still got that. Hold up. Let's go for some. Let me think. Yes. Go for this. See if I can hit him. That's a hit. So we do this. And damage from the spell, which is 19.
Yeah, that hurts him.
I am done.
Dancer.
Moves in. Is off guard. Gang up. And oh, my thing doesn't work. Meuble doesn't work. Interesting. Oh, there it goes. I guess it just lagged.
Blade's
Yeah.
broken.
Yeah, that would be unfortunate. Yeah, that's a hit.
Exactly at
28
As you
damage.
finish him off with a slice. He collapses. Combat is over.
Oh,
What a
stands up,
terrible shame.
dusts himself off. Well, that'll teach us to talk to things down here.
Most unfortunate. He seemed reasonable, and he had such a big friendly smile on his face. Alright, well,
Yeah.
loot his body.
Begin doing some medicine on myself.
Alright, I will get back to searching for this elusive magics in here.
Amina, come over here. I can do both of us.
On his
Sure.
body, you can find
Nice.
his magical hand wraps, which are +1 striking hand wraps of mighty blows.
Sure. Sure.
10 spiky throwing stars, also known as shuriken.
Oh.
And he's also like wearing the medal he has on his picture, which appears to be made out of precious metal. Probably platinum. Might be worth something.
Yep.
Be good.
Take that.
I'll just give you the things.
I'll have some shurikens.
Alrighty. Where is it in here, sheep?
That is a good question.
This again. Yeah. You don't learn exact location, but you can narrow down the source to within a 5-foot cube or the nearest if larger than that. So depends on what it is.
Okay. The room is still a huge mess, and a 5-foot cube full of trash is still a lot of trash.
Yep.
But given that you have the spell, I'm gonna say that searching this room is much quicker. So if you succeed, I'll upgrade your success to a crit success.
Okay. Yeah. I will search then. While people are getting patched up out there.
A thought enters my mind, dear friends. The mysterious and quite complex mechanism that locked the door to our north. Having spent time thinking about it and some practice this morning, I believe I can now attempt to open it.
Toffen, you rolled a nat 20, so your crit is
Okay.
definitely a crit.
Incredible!
Crits upgraded to a
Ah.
super crit, right?
Yeah.
Yes, super
Give
crit.
me a D3.
It really should be a super crit, I feel. If you have, you know...
You're hit by 20.
Yeah, exactly.
Things just instantly die. But that probably
So-
happened to us more than them.
You find 2 things, one of which is an emerald grasshopper, which you can identify to be an emerald grasshopper.
Oh, hooray.
I don't know what that is. Sounds great though.
I'm not going to make you roll the check. And the other is an iron cube, which you can identify to be an iron cube.
Okay.
So they are very descriptive. Well, like self-descriptive, I suppose.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Right. Now, Iron Cube seems to be for the melee people. Lets you knock down, like do the knockdown as if you had the knockdown fighter feat. With 2 actions to activate it.
And the emerald grasshopper lets you do a much bigger high jump.
Okay.
Up to 50 feet if you succeed, or 75 feet vertically if you crit succeed.
Wow.
Slam into the
Okay.
ceiling repeatedly.
One of these objects is basically, you can now use the mysterious effect of bricking someone.
I mean, given that no one has anything fixed to their stuff, I'd recommend maybe putting this on. I'm gonna put them in the stash because at least the grasshopper one, you need to be expert in athletics. So I assume only Armina has that, maybe.
I'm not.
Iron Cube, though, anyone can use it as long as you're expert with the weapon you put it on. So, yeah.
Yeah,
Or
so
like
anyone can
the,
use it then.
yeah, Armina or Dancer, because you are in combat most of the time. But probably Armina, because it lets you just use the lockdown, and you probably have the athletics for it, so.
Sounds good.
But I think it's the one where you attack, and you get a free knockdown instead of doing the athletics
Cool.
check.
I will bring them into my inventory.
Oh no, you do have to do the check. Sorry, my bad. You basically get to do a strike, and if you hit, you get to do a trip, and you don't use the multi-attack penalty until after.
That's pretty nice.
So if I detect magic against sheep, is there something left in here?
Yes.
Okay. I assume I can search again, but can someone else?
You can keep searching. It just takes time.
Oh sure. I mean, I'll try again because I think. How long did you take, Malachi, to heal?
10 minutes.
Oh, I mean, I'll take another if you want to top yourself up.
All right, could. But I don't need 4 more hit points, so I think I'll be fine.
Sure. I mean, I'm going to search anyway.
Right, yeah. Thanks to your spell, crit success. It appears to be a gross mummified elf hand that is emitting the effect. Well, it's not gross. It's well mummified, hanging on a golden chain. Its fingers sort of locked in almost like a spell casting sort of stance.
Yeah.
But you're not entirely sure what it is. You know that it is evocation, fairly weak evocation.
Well, if it's a magic item, I only need to take a minute to identify that, so
All
I
right,
will
give
do
me an
so.
Arcana check.
Sweet. I am Master Arcana now, so
I don't
hopefully.
think you can fail this. No, I cannot. It
Not
is
unless I
a
roll a one.
hand of the mage.
Oh,
It lets you cast a telekinetic hand, also known as mage hand.
oh, okay.
For this hand of the mage. It is also time for another hero point. Roga have a hero point. You haven't had one yet. And I've given you the hand of the mage, I believe. Did I?
Did you? I don't see it. Where'd it go?
I don't think I have. What now?
Oh,
Yes,
there.
now.
Yeah, I see it now. I mean, I already have. Is this any different from Mage Hand, or is it the same?
It is mage hand.
All right.
Or
Anyone
telekinetic hand.
else want this? I mean, Dancer, do you want it?
Sure, that might be useful for me to have, I suppose. I can
It's
have a
an invested
creepy
item,
modified
so
elf hand.
you basically get it
Hmm.
at will.
Hmm.
Yeah. That seems to be all the magical signatures I sense. Sheep.
Yes.
Probably might be some mundane stuff, but I'm good. I'm ready to continue.
Mage. Okay. Oh. I put the creepy hand back in my possession, then, I suppose.
Yep.
Yes.
You had a plan up north for the door.
Yes, I believe I am sufficiently studied now to give an attempt to open the door.
Let's give it an attempt.
If I take it patiently and calmly, foresee no problems. In the corner.
Corner seems empty.
On this corner. Was there a button or anything on this side to like lower the walls?
It's over here, right? Somewhere.
The button was over here.
Oh.
Or the arcane rune that is basically a button.
Quickly recast my light. I'm gonna take a quick peek into that corner and see if there's nothing hiding there. Okay.
Okay, there's nothing hiding there.
Alright. Okay. I'll wait here.
Alright, step out of my way, please. Just in case something terrible happens with.
Past you then.
Dancer will sit down calmly in front of the door. He'll lay out Otari's masterwork tools, take a deep breath, and then use his elven patience and cunning to take a look at this door. He is now a master at thievery.
Right. It is a tricky lock indeed. But you're fairly certain you can crack it now.
Right.
You've had enough practice.
Then he will start the attempts.
Right. Give me a thievery roll.
7.
That is not enough, however.
Attempt again.
There is a chance to crit fail here.
I have the patience on.
Yes, but there is still a chance to crit fail.
Yep.
So just chuck attempts at me. Nope. Basically, if you roll a nat 1... Wait,
Yes.
why do you have a... Oh, if you use the better tools, you cannot crit fail.
Yeah, I'm using
Yes.
Otari's tools.
It is a DC 30, and the lowest you can roll right now is 21.
Yeah.
So we can say it takes like less than 5 minutes, really.
Yep, that's fine. Slowly, patiently working the door.
And then with a click, the door grinds open to reveal another door.
Does that other door have a similar lock?
It appears to, yes.
Oh. Dancer picks up his tools, looks over. There's another door. Excuse me.
Actually, no, sorry. It opens in the same motion.
Ah. Aha!
A small chamber.
Just because I don't want us to be attacked from behind, can someone press the button to lower the walls? Because I don't want them to be a snickering group of Morlocks or worms in there.
Ready.
Yes.
I will, use the rune to make the walls translucent. See. I'm gonna be ready to also quickly activate it in case it's...
Just emergency activate.
Yeah.
Sheep.
Sorry, what's happening?
I was using the... Oh god. I was using the... Sorry, I'm being quiet. I'm using the glyph to check if there's anything in the room.
We want to
before
lower the walls.
Yeah,
Oh, you
lower
want
the
to lower
walls,
the walls? Yes, I can lower the walls for you.
just to check.
But as the walls turn transparent, you see nothing behind them.
Alright,
Oh.
I will...
This is very annoying to delete walls.
Oh wait, you don't have to, because I was gonna close it again.
No, it's staying open now. I
Okay,
deleted
okay.
all the walls.
Okay.
Alright. Now,
Let me...
be careful. Not being backstabbed. Carefully look in this room.
All right, in this room, I'm just so you can see better. A small chamber that once perhaps was quite fine. The walls destroyed, decayed, perhaps once showing scenes. However, time and perhaps even intent action destroyed whatever relief might have been on there. The only remaining feature in this room really are the sharply angled alcoves, to the east and west, bearing two stone carvings too defaced to indicate what they originally depicted. However, you do notice that each of them shows the same kind of keyhole as you've seen coming into this room.
Alright. Put in carefully, being very wary of traps here. I don't like oddly shaped chambers.
And
I'll
no traps that ambush you.
cast detect magic just in case.
You do not detect any magic.
Alright.
The door to your north appears to be more standard. The doors, if you can even call them that, were really like moving walls, multiple feet thick. But this is just a door.
Alright. I'm gonna attempt to investigate the door if it's locked or trapped.
And the door does not appear to be trapped.
Alright. I'm gonna attempt to open the door.
And the door swings open with a bit of a sound. What's it called? A squeak.
Sure.
It doesn't sound like this door is opened regularly.
Alright. Well. Keeping forward. Leaning around the corner. Now look.
From the corner, you just see a hallway terminating in a door.
More doors. Okay.
To the north, also a door.
Wait for the rest of the
from the
party
north,
to arrive
you
here.
also hear the faint sound of dripping water.
For Armina and Rogar to get in here.
Yeah, as long as it's safe.
Yeah, should be safe.
Wand pedestals or something.
Yeah, Arenica's dungeon.
Mm-hmm. Must I be interrupted every turn?
You will suffer. You will all suffer.
I don't want to fight Arenicus right now.
Oh no, I don't want to fight Arenicus either. Attempt to open this door.
Alright, give me a second. Right. You find yourself a few feet above a pool of what appears to be natural water on a ledge protected by transparent stone. You hear the muffled sounds of water dripping from stalactites up above into the water, and also the muffled snoring of two massive creatures.
Oh.
The many-headed reptilian creatures appear to be sound asleep, and you're fairly certain with the thick, transparent stone wall between you, there's no risk of waking them up.
Huh.
Although if you were for some reason to walk down in the cave, there might be a chance of that.
A lovely hydra pond.
Up above the hydras, you do see multiple square holes leading to the level above.
Ah, yes, of course. I remember what's up above. Oh, one nightmare. Drop down a hole with two hydras. Ugh.
Yeah. Just see blood of the one guy.
Yeah, the weird hoppity thing, yeah. Oh, well, let's creep around the balcony here. Is it like a viewing gallery? This was like someone's zoo?
Basically.
Yeah.
Huh.
It has a very zoo-like feel. Like down below, it looks very natural and well kept, actually.
Huh.
Like there's no debris. There's a few bones, but they might as well count as decoration.
Again, ostentatious. That is what I get from this. Sounds like I want a Hydra pit, yes, with 2 Hydras, and I shall have a magical viewing gallery, yes. Alright, well, creeping along the edge here, looking around. Huh.
Oh god.
Here is a bridge going over the pond down below, and fairly obvious from this side, a secret door to yourself.
Oh. For sake of brevity, I guess we open the secret door. Just have this open as an extra route.
Yeah.
Sure.
Fine. Creep over here. Creep.
Give me a second.
Huh?
Yeah, moving there, Dancer. Oh, that is a good roll. You do notice the water below you stir. You aren't entirely sure what's going on there, however. But you feel like there's a creature down there.
There's something in the water.
And then, moments after you noticing, avoiding being surprised by this, after a, what's it called? A display of arcane magics, we will start combat.
Oh my god.
You're not surprised.
I heard something.
Considering I asked for the roll fairly late, do you want to be where you are, Dancer, or do you want to be closer to the bridge?
Probably closer to my friends.
That makes sense. I'd let you be like here because you did roll really well.
Fair enough.
Because what teleports next to you is this guy.
Oh, hello.
Look at him.
A massive
Oh, my.
fish-like tentacled creature, obviously wielding arcane magics and, well, tentacle arms. Has a very, very infernal feel to it. Maybe even an infernal sting, we'll see.
Oh.
This looks a bit awkward, but it can be there, I promise.
There's a sweet whatever that is. Ah, well.
It has to roll as well. Right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
As it teleports right next to you.
Well, that is awkward. However, Dancer has spotted a weird creature. The silver sword will flick through the air, trying to get to it. This infernal sword will bite deep. He is flat-footed because of the ambusher trait thing.
He is indeed.
See if we can hit him. Come on! No! I'm rolling so bad tonight.
You have a hero point.
I do.
He's a mess.
But I don't know what he's capable of. And I might need that hero point for whatever he's going to sting me with.
Please, something nasty.
Probably.
I'll try hit him again. Actually, let's try intimidating him with an intimidating glare. Can do this. I don't have ageless patience for this. 28
Against his will DC?
will DC.
Yes, that is failure on his part, or a success on your part, he is frightened.
Nice.
I should have done that first. However, second attack then. God damn it. God damn it.
That is a miss.
Oh, I did what I could. Set him up for you boys. Help.
Yeah.
The creature hisses in surprise at your onslaught. Roga and Dancer, give me will saves here. As his aura appears to just make you feel heavy.
Just 10 feet.
You are within 10 feet. Oh, that just says 10 feet. This is correct, yeah. Will save.
Success.
Yes.
Alright, you shrug off the effect of his heavy aura. Why does he have 2 auras now?
Oh.
What did I break?
Oh.
Oh, now it's
Who knows?
spreading.
No.
Plague.
The creature speaks into your mind with its telepathy. Do any of you speak Infernal?
No.
Don't think
I don't-
so.
I don't believe you.
No.
None of you understand the words, but you hear the disdain in the words and the name Jafaki.
Oh.
Before
Maybe he's Jathaki.
I don't think so.
Maybe Jathaki
don't-
means something.
Maybe.
it doesn't look like a Jafaki.
He's not a Jafarki kind of guy.
Yeah.
We'll start trying to slice it down so with its tentacle arms. That is a hit
Yep.
for
Oh, damn it, I
23
just realized I
bludgeoning
forgot to use my
and
battle cry.
evil.
Okay. The evil will not hurt me because I am chaotic neutral.
That is good in this case, and a fortitude save as its tentacles are laced with venom.
No.
Yes. Worst save. Come on. No failure.
No, you are poisoned. You take 3 poison damage and are clumsy 1.
How should I hero point that?
No, I should really remember to do this earlier, but still, you do take damage, so he has to choose to not do damage or to be enfeebled and give resistance.
Dancer is not within 15.
Oh, that's true. Sorry.
Nah. Ah,
And
no, I'll just take it, I guess. Oof.
Alright, what else does he want to do? Well, that's a good one. He will cast a spell after that, aiming at sort of... Oh... Nah, I can't justify that. That would be too cheeky. He's gonna hit down some more.
Alright. When all else fails, pile on the rogue. It's fine.
For a second hit, for
Oof.
25. Oh, the poison damage you should have taken at the start of the turn, I believe.
I took the
But
damage.
give me
Poison
another
and
fortitude
persistence
save.
are at the end of this turn.
Yes. Yeah, it is a poison.
I already am poisoned.
Yes, it is a poison. You shouldn't have taken the damage yet.
Oh, okay.
That's what I mean. So you can heal the 3. We'll have to just remember that the poisonous thing. But roll me another fortitude save.
18.
And that is another failure. The poison progresses. And then he's gonna try that the 3rd time, really.
Double poison.
For a hit, even at map -8.
I
Alright.
think I am. Yeah, I'm down. I think.
For a 16.
Oh, I'm
That's
still
damage.
in here. 6 hit points.
Right.
Oh,
Roga.
Roga's next, so.
I could heal, or I could try to debuff him more.
I mean, Dancer's about to drop. I think you should definitely heal.
I am about to drop.
First-
All right. Then we will do that. So, living, let's see, healing. I have that. Well, 49. That should be. But yeah.
Creature flips around as Roger's divine magic heals down to you. Amina. So those 5 feet wide corridors you were talking about earlier.
Here we go.
Yeah, just don't have a space to set up, but also, you know, getting in here and protecting Rogar is a good thing. You know what? I'll hero point that. Using hero point.
Hey.
That is it.
16.
Yep.
Seems to really want to go after Dancer, so. Nope. That's me.
That is a miss. Dolphin.
Can I see any part of this creature from where I'm standing?
Well,
No.
you can see him through the transparent stone wall.
Right, but I can't.
But from where you're standing, you don't have line of effect.
Yeah.
Except
If I
there, maybe.
stand here?
No. If
So
you
I would have
stepped
to be
here,
here.
you could
Here.
look around the corner. Yeah.
Okay. Fine. He's probably very good at this, but I might as well try. I will cast Paralyze on him. It is incapacitation, so if he's higher level, then his success is 1 greater.
He is.
And he'll have to. Yeah.
You should also give me a will save, and Amina too. Actually, I forgot.
Sure. Is this a magical effect?
It is, yes.
Call my ancient blood. Wow. Well, I'm gonna hero point that. For sure. I feel like that might be bad. There you go. I succeed.
You both succeed. You are fine.
No. Yeah. DC 23 will save.
Right. He
Yeah.
critically succeeds.
Yeah. I still have an action left. I'll shoot him. I assume he has mega cover, but
He would have only cover from Amina here, since you can lean around the corner and shoot him.
sure. That's
That's it.
6 damage.
6. Right. Dancer.
Alright. Oof. Alright, he's flanked. That is good. I don't think I can fear him again.
No, just remember to remove the cover sheet.
Yes.
So we will just lay into this guy, really.
Go for it.
As a hit. It's 29 silver magical damage.
Yeah, the blade does bite deep here.
Good. Critical miss. And I guess fishing for 20s. No. That's it.
The creature hisses and will cast a spell.
Get him.
Yep, I will. Let's...
Give opportunity.
Yep.
Nice.
Heyo.
Is a hit. 22. Ouch.
Oh, pay for that.
That's good.
DR, but
He will disappear in a flash and reappear next to Dolphin, who
So-
will get attacked immediately.
Yeah.
He will attempt to bite with its nasty-looking fangs and
What?
miss by 1. Okay.
My
The
poor
defenses
beard.
hold.
He
that's it.
rolled a 4.
Yeah.
All right.
I know the feeling,
Rogar.
monster. It's okay.
Befriend the monster of a bad die.
Vile
I
creature.
know.
Sorry, Dancer. You need to take the 2d6 poison damage now, and also give me a fortitude save. Should have happened at the end of your turn. I forgot about it.
Oh no.
Sorry, not 2d6. It should be 3d6 because you're on stage 2 of the poison. You got hit twice. So take an extra 3. You are also clumsy 2.
Alright.
And the 24 is a failure on the poison. Rogar.
Okay, so he's a teleporting thing. That's nice for him. Yeah. I'll cast Bless, I think.
Right.
Yeah. And I will then concentrate on the Bless to make it grow. Be a 10-foot distance.
It has to be the turn after you cast it. The same one.
But it says starting the turn after you cast it. Yeah, okay, you're right. I read that as starting the turn that you cast it. Alright, well, then that's my turn.
Alright, Thorfinn.
Well, didn't look like this thing had a attack opportunity, but I'll try. I will cast True Strike. If it doesn't swipe me.
It does not swipe you.
Alright. Lay into it from point blank. Should I? I should have recalled, but I don't have enough actions for that. Alright, Spell Strike it is.
Remember your Bless.
Yes. Put it on now.
A nice little +1. But it's something.
Hey. Shoot the thing. That's a hit.
That's it.
Oh, damage, and then 17 magical piercing.
That does hit the creature quite severely. The arrow doesn't do much, but the magic actually also does do much. They shouldn't both be reduced. So that should actually be 5 more. Alright. It's Infernal Hide protected, but the spell was quite hefty. Dancer.
Can you step out of the way? Can Thorfinn move?
No, there's 3 actions. I can't go anywhere.
Oh, that is... I can't do anything then.
Can't pull out a bow and shoot or something.
Walls.
Wouldn't
Maybe
be...
from
I
down
can't
here.
hurt it with a bow. A bow does a d6.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'd hit it sometimes.
Huh?
I don't know. You could, I don't know if there's any actions you can take to help you remove poison. You do have a medicine kit. You can like administer
Yeah, I
first
can
aid
attempt to use medicine to myself up, maybe.
Yes, it is
On your next roll.
treat poison, which is 1 action. Attempt a medicine check, which gives you a +2 bonus on a success for the fortitude save.
Why not? Well, ageless patience, because really.
So for 2 actions against the poison DC, that is a failure.
Or again, without the ageless patience. Well,
That is exactly a success. You get a +2 on your save. So at the end of your turn,
which is now.
you will take the damage. Yeah, it should apply the damage automatically if you just pass, and then you roll your fortitude save. Yeah, don't click the recovery check. I just hacked at that in there as persistent damage. Just give me another fortitude save.
+2.
That is a failure. The
I
poison
guess I'll
stays at
hero
stage 2.
point it.
Still a failure.
Yep. Oh well.
It's then the creature's turn. Will, with its tentacle arms, do some arcane gestures to summon water in a torrent. Casting Hydraulic Torrent, which it will angle.
I think Armina got skipped because I haven't had a turn since it teleported.
That could be
Armenia would have had a turn before me.
true.
Yeah,
So.
All right, Amina, sorry, it is your turn now.
no worries. It happens. I think I'll just draw the silver hatchet and try to throw it around this corner if I can do that.
You can, but it has lesser cover.
That's all right. I don't know if there's anything to indicate here that's been thrown, but I'll just do the attack and see what happens. Oh, must target.
It is a miss.
Okay. Unfortunate. I think that's all I can do. I guess I'll raise a shield just in case.
Okay. Then it will cast Hydraulic Torrent, which will be a 60-foot line. Like something like so. See if the game lets me hit all of you. Not really.
Couldn't.
Supposedly, no. It'll just go straight down. So Amina will not get hit here. The other two give me fortitude saves.
Okay.
Why?
Be in the chat still. Just click on the button.
Yep.
Oh.
Success.
Select my valid token. I'm doing this for me.
It's my save.
Why can't I roll it?
I don't know.
I'm invalid. Or am I using the wrong tool?
Just
There we
click
go.
on yourself.
Yes, I was
and-
clicking on,
yeah.
on my bless spell. Oh, not good.
Okay. On a failure, you take 29 bludgeoning and are knocked back 5 feet. On a success, you take half.
Let's use a hero point. I don't want that.
All right. You take half and are not knocked back.
So, this enemy is damaging Torfin.
It is.
So now I can do this. Either he can not hit Torfin, or Torfin gets resistance and he becomes enfeebled.
He doesn't want to be enfeebled. He'll. Okay. Yep, Tolfin, take no damage. That reaction is so good.
It's
Ah,
pretty
champions.
nice, yeah.
It is so awful. I
Well, he
hate
has
it.
to deal with me then. You know, he can show up and deal with me instead of them.
And then it will try to strike at Tolfin with Dwarf. He'll try to poison him with the tentacle arm. Oh, that's a crit.
Yeah.
Oh well.
For 40 bludgeoning and evil.
Yeah, that works. Good.
And a fortitude save.
Only I could react more.
Great fail.
That's a critical failure. You are immediately on stage 2 of the poison.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I also have to go.
Yes.
Just move me away on my turn. I'm sure it'll be fine.
We might want to pick this combat up next time because it is not going great.
Sure. All right. Yeah, I will see you folks later.
Seems reasonable. Yeah, I
Alright.
also have to get going.
See ya,
Thanks for the game
okay.
shape.
Okay.
All right, a bit of an abrupt end here, but I feel I would feel better if everyone was here for this. This is
Sure.
a nasty enemy.
That's entirely
Yeah.
fair.
All right.
All right. See you next time.
Yep. See you next time.